2.
Hello, everybody. It is Monday, May 22. We're here. Against all odds. They said we wouldn't dare show our faces again. And yet, we still do every time.
Oh, I'm being told that's his actual face. I'm so sorry, Ethan.
That's all right. I understand. Iraq. Whatever your name is. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. We got a great week of shows here for you guys, which is a change for us, obviously. Today's episode is sponsored by PayPal Honey. Thank you so much to them. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. All the kids are sick. Nothing serious, just like a little throat cold. Yeah. But other than that, feeling good. We got we having a very interesting call in today by none other than Alyx Weiss, aka ayydubs, who was the subject of an Olivia PowerPoint last week, which was, what day was that on? It was on
Friday.
Oh, it's on Friday. So this is a fresh stuff. This is the YouTuber who disappeared for 4 months and then came back talking about a cult. She disappeared to Peru on some ayahuasca journey. And our PowerPoint concluded that she may have joined a cult. It sounded pretty weird. And so what happened was, did we reach out or did she reach out to us?
I think she might have DM'd us, actually.
Yeah, I believe she reached out to Olivia. Olivia's outside right now, but I believe she reached out to her.
So she reached out to us, interestingly. In fact, I think she followed all of us on social. By the way, I have noticed that she's been wearing Teddy Fresh, so she is family to some extent. Extended family.
She may be in 2 cults.
Soon to be a friend of the show. What, AB?
I said she may be in 2 cults.
That's what I'm talking about. Can you be in 2 cults? I feel like you got to pick a lane.
That's true.
Me, as this cult leader, I say to other cults. So she's going to call in at 2 o'clock. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to see what's going on, you know. Her fans were, I guess some of them were upset in that fact that she said she disappeared for 4 months, saw that everybody was worried about her, and made the conscious decision to leave everybody hanging because she thought it was juicy gossip or something. But I guess that pissed off a lot of her fans who were genuinely worried about her.
Leaving my friendships behind.
Thank you. And then well, then there's the whole cult aspect. So I have a lot of questions for her. So I'm very much looking forward to talking to her at 2 p.m.
Let the conversation begin.
That's what I say. That's what I always say. On Friday, we went to Dave & Buster's.
Busted down.
We
Busters.
We busted that bitch down. So let's see. How was it? The food was kind of fire at Dave & Buster's.
It was pretty good.
I'm not even going to hate on it. The nachos were everything.
Boneless wings were rocking.
The boneless wings were slapping hard. That was Sam's passion project. Is that right? You brought an extra set home, Sam, for later?
I did.
That's what's up.
Of course.
That's what's up.
Bed dinner.
You said for in bed. Did you eat it in bed?
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God,
I
girl.
dropped a wing on our sheets, and there's like a stamp of a wing.
How's that? Are you cool with that, Ian? Are you opposed to eating in the bed? Your thoughts on that?
I don't like how on the edge it is. Like, she plays with fire.
Well,
and it stresses me out. And I knew it happened. I watched her drop it, and she went. And I just knew. I heard the sound, and I'm like, "There's a wing on the bed, isn't there?" We have white sheets and white blankets.
That's awesome. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It is.
Sometimes you got to bring the wings in the bed.
Everywhere we go to eat, Sam will have like 2 bites back. I'm full, and I'm like, "You just want to eat it in bed. That's it." So
I don't know what it is. I love eating in bed.
Okay, interesting. So this is a daily occurrence at home?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I usually eat like half of my meal at the restaurant, and then I'm like, I know what time it is.
You consciously, are you saving it specifically to eat in bed, or are you actually full?
No, I'm saving it.
You're saving it. So you're onto her, Ian.
Yeah, she's like a dinner squirrel. She just hoards it to bring back.
That's interesting. So are you watching TV in bed? Are you doing something in bed, or are you just laying there?
Yeah, I'll be watching TV or on TikTok or something, but there's just something about it.
Can I ask, how big is your guys' bed? What size?
It's a queen.
Okay. So it's big, not huge.
It's not. I want to upgrade to a king.
So Ian he's forced to participate in this whole thing because you guys are pretty close.
We'll order food and it'll be delivered. It'll be like 8 p.m. and then Sam will take it and go to eat in bed. I'm like, I don't want to go to bed right now. Let's eat at the table. And
That's
like,
awesome.
No, eat in bed, or I'm going to bed now. And
That's
you
awesome.
Do what you want to do.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. This is the inner workings of a relationship. Fantastic. Well, it sounds like you better either convert, you better get with it, or you better, you know what I mean? If you can't beat them, join them, Ian.
But those wings are really good. I would eat those in bed.
They have the best wings. I don't know what it is. Dave & Buster's wings, though.
Did you share the wings with Ian, or were those all for you?
I don't think you had any. No, I wouldn't have shared them, I don't believe.
Excellent. Yeah, but we had fun at Dave & Busty's. We each got everyone a card with, like, I don't understand the system there. You think it would be tokens, but they call it like Buster Bucks. No, they don't. What do they call it?
It sounds like crypto. Let me see.
They have a weird ass name
Credits.
for it. It's not even credits.
It's not credits?
No, it's something even weirder. I don't think. But anyway, I got whatever the currency there is, I got everybody 500. And we must have been there for like 2 or 3 hours, and I didn't even get close to spending all those credits, boy. 500! Was anyone able to...
Just chips.
By the end of the night...
Chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the night, we cleared out most of the cards.
You did?
Well, we all kind of got obsessed with... So... Every arcade since I was a little kid has these machines where it's like a shelf that's slowly going forward and backwards, and there's coins all over it.
Yes.
And I've always seen those since I was a little kid and never really understood what it was supposed to be, and I was always more interested in the arcade games anyways, so I just always ignored it. Well, Allie was like, oh no, I'm actually really good at these.
She was locked in.
So she started playing that, and we realized, because they have like tickets there, that if you got the shovey thing to knock over all of these cards that it has in there, if you get the full set, it was like crazy amount of tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, okay, that seems like this is actually the best, credit per ticket ratio game if you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So Allie drained her card, and then I think Zach drained his, and then Sam got caught up in it. I got caught up in it.
I added more money to mine.
And people people saying it's a scam. Sorry, not a scam. We fucking won. We hit the fucking jackpot on that.
Made that machine. We
made it sing, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys probably spent like $500 at that machine. By my estimate.
I added $35 more to my card. But I got like fucking 6 or 7 of those cards. Which I was pissed because when you go and redeem your prize, they take them away from you.
Okay, so wait.
Actually, Zach, I got a bone to pick with you because you jumped the gun a little bit because you went in there with your cards, and then I hit the freaking jackpot a few minutes later, and I had all of them but one, and it was one that you had. So we would have had
I didn't
the
know.
mega jackpot.
I was exhausted.
So wait.
It's not a big deal.
So
I just really wanted that thermostat. They had a fucking thermostat as one of the prizes.
Did you get anywhere close to that?
No, it was like 150,000 tickets or something.
Which was like $1,200.
So there was this funny thing. We were in the gift area where you redeemed the tickets before we went out so we could strategize. And I was like, we're going to be able to get something big with all of our powers combined.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a couple of funny ones. The funniest was this fucking thermostat. It was 150,000 chips.
Yeah, or whatever.
Why are they calling them chips now? It's like,
I don't know.
Get real. And then they said you can buy tickets if you're close, so you can put in the money and get there. And it was like $1 for 10 tickets, something.
Yeah, the ratio was pretty awful.
So And so it was 150,000.
Yeah, or whatever it was. Yeah, it was something.
It was 150, yeah, and there was like a Switch for 120,000.
Yeah.
It was like $5,000. I almost when you did the math.
If it was 10 tickets for $1 and it was 150,000, that'd be
$15,000.
no. Would it really be?
I think the ratio was a little bit
15,000?
better than that. No, we did the math at the time. It was like $1,200 or something. I mean, it's still
And the
outrageous
thermostat was like,
And also,
it's
just
a
why is there a
$200.
thermostat at Dave and Buster's? Like, who's getting the thermostat? I just thought that was so fucking funny that they even had that.
It was a $200 thermostat. And the thing was, I saw the game you guys were playing. The big jackpot was 2,500 tickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you would only need to win that like 75 times.
Right. Yeah.
The main
exactly,
jackpot.
to be able to get the thermostat.
We were trying to run out our card and do like this big wheel that you spin. And so me and Lena were doing it with Allie, and then we're just having everyone that passed by try it. And Olivia's like, oh, I'll try it. And she goes, oh, I lost my phone, ran away, and she hit the jackpot, didn't even realize. I don't think we saw her for the rest of the night.
You disappeared.
I was pretty magic with it, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't like the conversion factor at Dave and Bucko's. There's one at the
Dave and Bucko's.
at the Woodland Hills Mall, a similar type of place. It's not Dave and Bucko's, it's a small one. But the conversion rate is crazy good.
Really?
Like me and Teddy went there, spent like $20, and we came away with like all kinds of good shit.
This is what I got with my rewards.
But are you serious?
Mm.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, how many tickets?
We did pretty good.
This was a lot. This was, I think this was like 3,000 or something.
That's dope though. That's actually a cool prize.
I brought home
What?
2 mugs.
Is it?
You got 2 mugs?
Yeah, they're really cool mugs. They have like a game controller handle. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Anyone else get any? Oh, you're welcome. That was a really fun night. Anyone else get anything cool?
We're saving up for the Roomba.
The
Oh, yeah.
Roomba, right? I think that one was 500,000 tokens.
I think it was like 180,000.
Jesus Christ.
I had tickets to spare, and I gave it to Ian. I think I had like 500 left.
Yeah, I pocketed those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So
I
Al-
still
Go ahead.
got like 200 Buster Bucks on my card.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you guys are just degenerate gamblers. I was just playing. I was
Let's go
gaming.
back.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go
Me,
right now. Wrap up the show.
I have a whole bunch left over. I'm going to have to take Theodore and Bruce there.
Mm-hmm.
But we had so many tokens. We were played the whole goddamn Halo shooting game.
Oh, yeah, we beat it.
We beat the whole
beat it.
fucking
He made the
game.
Master Chief, bro. It was so sick.
Dude,
God.
Dan, you were killing me with that.
That
shit.
ending sucked too. That was like
I mean, the whole game kind of sucked, but I don't know. We had fun.
I mean, if you're going to invest all that time and money, I want something a little spicier. That game was not that good.
There was, and it
It
wasn't.
was pretty flat.
Yeah, I wanted more story. I wanted more cutscenes. Maybe maybe a sex scene.
I was-
a sex scene thrown in there.
What was that called? So I could pull up the machine. Halo
I think it was called Raven. Halo Raven.
Raven.
There's a
Arcade.
Raven
Yeah.
Raven Ops or something.
And then, by the way, the one game I really wanted to play, which was Dance Dance Revolution, they only had one fucking machine, and there's always 2 weirdos there hogging it up.
Dude, I put a link in the doc too when you got screwed over trying to play with me and Dan the racing game. You had bad luck that day.
That was some bullshit, dude. And then
we were playing this racing game and we all wanted to play together, but for some reason it would not let Ethan in. So me and Dan played like twice together.
so sad.
Ethan was just sitting
Racing by
around all
myself.
bad.
Stupid ass thing.
The card readers there, like every other game for me would always fuck up.
Here it
like
is.
it wouldn't accept it.
Yeah, there was a lot of busted ones.
Dave and Buster's. This is what it was. One of the guns was broke. So poor
Right, we
Cam
wanted
had
the
it.
whole fucking squad. I recruited a whole elite special forces squad to go play the game, and then we get over there, and poor Cam picked the bad seat. That didn't work, and so he wasn't able to play with us.
that's okay. I still got BTS footage. From you.
Here we are. The boys.
We're having a ton of fun.
Oh wait, no, this is the racing game I got.
Right, no, this is what AB was talking about. How
You
they
look how
couldn't
much
join.
fun they're having.
we
They
were
were,
having the time of our
they were
lives. It was awesome.
laughing and you know, joshing around, and I was like, man, this game is fucking boring. What are you guys doing over there?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got a lot of footage for behind the scenes this week of the arcade.
Sad. The saddest looking man in the arcade right there.
You know the funniest thing about the whole night though was when we first got there and we had a table for dinner. It was like the earlier bird special at the retirement home. There was like, you didn't notice there was another party over near us, and it was like 25 people, and they were all like elderly. I was like, what's going on? Like the elderly like meetup at the Dave and Buster's was not what
I didn't notice that.
on a Friday night.
I saw them. When I saw like 30 old people walk in, I'm like, we're never gonna fucking order.
No, that was like a mafia meetup. There was a guy there that dressed like Paulie. You know?
Meet me at Dave and Buster's. We'll discuss our business there.
That's the family right there. You know.
Yeah, it was good though, man. And let's see. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Dave and Buckaroos.
Thank you again.
Oh,
Ethan covered
forget
everything.
about
Yeah, that was very nice of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you very much.
Forget
We
about
forgot
it.
to mention though, you were like crooked that day. You were
Oh,
standing
yeah.
like
Oh,
this.
do you have a picture of that?
Yep.
Dude, so I
Crooked?
Yeah.
I was getting a little disturbed because you guys on Friday I like fucked my neck up.
Oh, right.
It's pretty much better now. I was on a heat pad all weekend, but I'm not
Big
crooked now,
stinking
right,
neck.
AB?
Your big stinking
look
neck.
bad.
No, dude, I thought I was standing up straight, and Lena took a photo of me, and I got freaked out because I was like, this is going to damage my back permanently. Someone asked, what's the BTS channel? It's this channel. BTS goes up for members every Friday. Thank you. You got that photo?
Yeah. I just
Everyone was
wanted to-
photoing me like a goddamn clown, laughing at my dumbass. You know? Oh, here's Dan, pro gaming at the quarter machine. Or something. Wait. Here's Dan pro gaming.
Dan has been sitting at this machine
Oh, yeah.
all night trying to get
Look at
cards.
that.
He's a degenerate. This is what addiction looks like.
This is the
He has
face.
a problem.
Ali,
It's an
don't show this.
intervention drug.
Look how close all the cards are. Look how many cards there are. And those all fell, dude.
So wait, what did you buy then, Dan, if you were there all night?
We got 3 plushies.
You're the Aiden Ross of the arcade.
I mean, I didn't really want anything. I don't like stuff. I don't want like. I get the tickets. Spend all this time getting these tickets, and I go in there. I'm like, I don't want any of it.
I always go for candy and shit
But
like that. AB did the right
Allie
thing.
wanted the plushies, so we got a bunch
Okay.
of Mario plushies, and actually the extremely fucking stoned employee, when he was checking it out, he like fucked up or something, and he like gave us all the plushies, and then I scanned my card again to see what was left over, and he like didn't take any of the fucking tickets. He like fucked it up somehow.
Mhm.
Dude, my man was blown. I know what
Really?
you're talking about. He was gone. Yeah.
And so Allie was like, "Oh, let's go get more." I'm like, "No, we're not. No more plushies. 3 plushies is enough for."
I'm with
one
Ali. You gotta get what you can from the.
I
the
really
man.
wanted that Switch. I ended up buying it the next day. Not from Dave and Buster's, but I got my hopes up and I was like, shit, fuck it.
Oh, you
Boom.
just went to a store.
I just
and
went to
bought
a store
it.
and bought it.
Yeah, it's probably a smarter way to
Wait,
do it.
you don't have a Switch?
I do, but I hate the display on the other one. I got
You got the new upgraded one.
the OLED, whatever it's called.
You don't like the new one? You went and bought
No.
the old one?
No, I
No, the
don't
other way
like
around.
the old one.
He had the old one.
yeah.
He just went and bought
Well,
the
I
old
wanted
one.
I
I
wanted
see.
to give my sister my Switch anyway, so excuse I needed.
There it
to
is.
do Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird to go back to Dave and Buster's and buy it from them.
I want that
At that
$5,000
conversion
Switch
rate.
specifically.
Did you pull up your crooked photo?
Here is me playing Pac-Man. By the way, I got the top score, so don't be hating. Ian, you bore witness to that great first round.
Yeah, no, you were cooking for sure.
When we were giggling about the way you were standing, you would try to stand up straighter and straighter, but every time you would do that, you would get more and more crooked,
the
and it was
fuck?
and you were like, how about now? How about now? How about now? it was the most insane delusion I've ever seen. I loved it.
Well, hold on. Do you have one of me trying to stand up straight? I don't know.
I don't.
This photo.
Lena took a bunch of them, but she's not here. She's out with.
Are you feeling better now, though?
Yeah, my neck feels a lot better.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I was legit worried when I went home, though. And then when I'm on my way home, this is an interesting story. I'm on my way home. I'm at a red light. Turns green. The guy next to me, there's 2 lanes. He starts going faster than me. Car, a big van, it's a van. It's a family van, you know. Runs the red light, T-bones that car next to me.
Damn.
Right in front of me.
Scary.
So what are you supposed to do, right? You pull over and you stop so that you can bear witness. So okay, thanks, Cameron. Thanks. Yeah, you see, guys?
Just had to do a quick analysis.
Yeah, the analysis checks out.
glad we had the lines. I couldn't tell who was standing up straight.
So I pulled over, and I go over back to the wreckage, and I go, whose cars is who? The guy in the van who ran the red light, caused the accident. He looks me in the face. He goes, "Oh my God, you're Ethan Klein." I was like, "Yeah, but which car is yours?" He's like, "It's the van." I was like, "Oh yeah, you fucked up." He's like, "No, he hit me." I was like, "Bro, you ran the red light and you almost hit me, dude."
Oh shit.
Was he drunk at all?
No, he seemed sober.
Well, if he was a fan, you could be like, you know who to call. PMP.
Let's go.
Right.
That's true. I should have suggested that. So I just went over to the other guy. I was like, "Yo, bro, I just want to let you know, that was 100% the other dude's fault. I gave him my phone number, and I said, if you need me to testify or anything, text me." And I was like, "Sorry, bro."
It's like a Curb scene of like a fan, having to rat out the fan if he had like
Another
popped off on
phone.
you.
I fucking hate that dude, Ethan, man. He snitched on me in a car accident.
What, you're not going to help me out, Ethan?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
I could have helped him. Like, I could have been like, "Are you a fan or an old fan?" He's like, "Family." No, I was like, "I got you, bro. It's his fault."
good.
I just lie. It was that dude's fault. Oh, that's funny. But actually, I'm glad that I did, because they were arguing about whose fault it was. So I was like, "Listen, with peace and love to my wonderful fan,
Your fault.
you ran that fucking red light.
Your
That was
fault.
gnarly."
It would be epic if you saved a fallen fan.
Right. The other guy's a fallen fan, but now you've been redeemed. You
Nah,
backed him up.
he wasn't my demo. The other guy.
Gotcha.
I was like, when he was like, "Yo, Ethan Klein," I was like, please be the guy that got hit. Please be the guy that got hit.
Nope. Sorry.
Fuck. So that happened. It's exciting. Also, somewhat interestingly, Dan was getting heckled out in public. I saw this post on the subreddit.
Not heckled.
This guy was utterly embarrassed by his behavior in public, Dan. I embarrassed myself by yelling "W Dan" at the man himself yesterday. I asked Dan if this happened. He confirmed it.
Yeah.
I was getting my gear ready to shoot some pictures of boats in the beautiful California sea lions who are heading into mating season.
Mm-hmm.
As I was fumbling through my stuff, I heard an all too familiar voice. I looked up. To my surprise, I saw Wild Dan approaching. I used to just leave famous people alone, especially people with net worths like Dan's. What does that mean?
It means I'm a broke bitch. Like, I'm not, I only got the $10 million.
So what? He only heckles people who are rich?
Yeah.
Or could this
that.
mean because of your net worth on Google?
Well, wait, hold on.
Google
Hold on.
meme.
Dan's
That I'm
word
high.
of net worth.
Yeah, aren't you worth $10 million or something like
It
that?
was something. I
One
think, it was,
point
million.
I think it was just like $1 million or something.
1.1
Yo,
mil.
congrats.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
really, really huge.
Worked real hard for that.
You're not a broke bitch. It's not. You're not. It's not like it's not like Steve-O during Jackass era.
No.
Whan. Okay, that's funny though. And then he says, but this time, regrettably, something within me was urging me to say something quickly before he passed. I shouted all I could think of, "W Dan." Dan was chill and waved a class act as always, but I immediately filled with an overwhelming wave of cringe. Why would I say that? Why wouldn't I leave him alone? I think the answer is clear. I have self-diagnosed, undiagnosed Tourette's. Will be joining Nexium finally to cure myself. I thought it was funny. I don't think
It is
you have,
funny.
Yeah, W Dan.
I don't know if he was actually embarrassed or if he was just leaning into it for the sake of the post, but it was a very polite, totally normal interaction.
The post is by Baby
I was
with
not annoyed.
AIDS. Here he says 75% shit post, but I did get a nice little hint of cringe. So he's just goofing. It sounds like. There it is, Baby with AIDS, confirmed by Dan. This did take place. What did he look like?
What did he look like?
Mhm.
Just normal dude. What I remember most about the interaction was his camera, which I guess it makes sense. He was out there to shoot the sea lions or whatever, but he had what looked like a really nice like vintage camera. So shout out to
Dan
him.
noticed
Hope he
you.
had fun out there.
Dan noticed.
Yeah, I was with my family and stuff. We had just gotten lunch and it was And if anything, I don't think anybody's ever recognized me out in public with my parents. So that was kind of cool.
Hype.
Yeah. So if anything, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah.
Did your parents say anything?
Yeah, they were really confused at first and like, is that like a show thing? Does he know you? Yeah, it's too much to explain, but yes, W Dan.
W Dan.
Allie was telling us this story yesterday when we all hung out, and she mentioned that someone recognized you on your guys' first date. I was like, that's a hell of a way of a date to
Shout
go.
out to it was two people. They were together, and we were on our first date at a coffee shop, and we were sitting out on the patio out front, and somebody walked by and was like, "Yo, Dan."
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that helped.
So Allie, I hate to break it to you. I think that was
It was a plant.
It was a plant. Yeah.
I joked about that at the time. I was like, yeah, I paid them.
So slick. Dan is so slick. Such a great boyfriend, Dan is. She's a lucky girl. She is. She's a good man. And a passionate lover.
It's true. True.
I would assume.
Oh, you know. Come on,
He's a passionate guy. He cares about things. Yes, Dan enters the room. Had a couple drinks. I'm not going to do that to you.
No, please don't.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoy spending the time with you guys. Love all you guys.
time.
Yeah, I love you
it was
guys.
so fun.
We were
Thank
watching the Celtics with Cam too. We were rooting for the.
Oh man,
the
go
Celtics.
Boston, bro.
Yeah,
I've never seen Cam mad before.
Dude, I taunted him a little bit because I'm not into basketball. I don't care. But obviously the Celtics and the Lakers have like a big thing, and I grew up here, and he grew up in Boston, so I had to make kind of like a snide comment at him, and Cam snapped at me. He was fucking pissed. He was like,
he told me to shut up one time because I was talking. He's all, shut up! They're fucking playing the run right now.
You guys are over exaggerating this. I was in the moment. I was trying to pay attention, and
yeah, come on.
No, I loved it.
You
I
guys
met
are
someone new.
pushing my buttons. I don't know.
Yeah, he was pushing your buttons.
No,
you're good.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
But I was with Boston all the way. I thought they had it, Cam.
I love, dude. Your energy was revitalizing my spirit too. Even though they lost, I was very happy that you were.
I thought they had it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate it. They did not have it, and they're down.
What a
0-3
shitty
right
way
now.
to lose, man. They were so close, and then it all just fell apart in the last 5 minutes.
Jimmy Butler, dude. Jimmy Butler, Cam.
Ethan was like, Boston's they're the green guys, right?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Really fun.
Green is cool. I like green.
Yeah,
sure.
Celtics in 7. Thank you in chat.
So, also, this was on the subreddit, and I don't know what. We were waiting for something. Represent was supposed to, like, redesign their website, and they never did, so we never announced it, but we were waiting for something, but because they're just not doing it, this amazing design is up on Represent now with all the busts.
The busts. So awesome.
Such a cool design. This was by the artist shared it. This is her. We love you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Such great art. So if you guys want to purchase this awesome design, head over to H3shop.com.
That's right. That's right.
That's easy.
There's a few more products that are going to be added, so we've just been doing a lot of back and forth with proofs, and I wanted to announce it all at one time, but there's just a lot of notes going back and forth, so they'll be up at some point.
Oh, this is another one we haven't announced. This one's also crazy. This is the front. This is the back. The design is super cool. Love that.
Peace and love.
This is a serious message to everybody watching. You think it'd be a problem if I put Ringo's face on merch? That's legal, right?
I don't think the Beatles are litigious.
No.
I'm warning you with peace and love.
I have too much to do.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
Oh, my throat is super fucked up. Ugh.
Ugh.
So anyway, one other little fun thing. MrBeast, we talked about his curing blindness. This man changed the thumbnail again. This shit, it cracks me up, man. I love that he's changing the ethnicity.
This one is the worst one by like a lot, right? Do we all agree on that? Like that is like something really disturbing about the kid.
Yeah.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
The face, the shape, it just doesn't look right on the body. And
I hate this one.
It looks like he stole his hearing aid,
Yeah,
too.
Right.
but who knows? Maybe people are clicking for it. I don't know.
Maybe. To me, this is by far the worst that he's thrown up.
Yeah, he's like, do you want this, you little idiot? You want
Yeah,
this?
you
You want to
fucking
hear
Hey,
it?
dummy. Hey, that dumb idiot.
You're short. You're short. Can't reach it. Can't reach it.
That's funny. Yeah, but
I was bullied.
yeah, the last one was Hispanic, I think, and then he just went like, well, people aren't clicking for the Hispanic kid, so let's just go with the white kid with the weird shaped head. Oh well, he's a real kid. We love him. I think
Is
he fucked it up.
It looks AI generated or something.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
so. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's not a real kid.
I hate those fucking tears, dude.
I think
Awful. He's like crying milk.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Disturbing.
I think it may be AI generated because the other kid, the initial one, looks like an older version of this kid. So
Yeah, I think you might be right. It just doesn't look right.
It's MrBeast clones.
Well, they don't.
Just Jimmy, little Jimmy.
I mean, they don't have like
Yeah.
a kid factory for thumbnails where they just cycle in little.
I think they
kids.
do. I think they've come that far.
He did buy
Okay.
that whole neighborhood.
Yeah, he's out in
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
Okay, if you're gonna live in this
neighborhood.
house, you're gonna have to bring your son over, 3 p.m. every night, and I'm gonna take a bunch of photos of him. You cannot be present in the room. No, no adult can be present in the room. Just me and your son. 30 minutes. I will get you when we're done. Don't
What's
get
your
me.
argument?
I will get you. And then you can live in the house for free and free.
MrBeast does that, actually.
Sorry?
You better hedge
I'm
that
kidding.
statement.
That was a joke.
No, but like actually,
This is
it's
a,
like
this
not
is
a
a
joke.
satire show.
Yeah, we're just
It is a satire show, but not this
Yeah.
one.
we're just kidding. This one is this in this case we're dead serious.
Deadly serious.
This is one of the few times I'm just totally serious.
I'm dead serious.
Nah, but
We're
look
kidding, we're
I look
kidding.
forward to the hopefully there'll be like a black kid in the future one, and we'll see what's the click rate
Right.
on that.
Well, it does have 71 million views, so maybe.
I think
he
that's
knows
low
what
for
he's doing.
him. I think he's actually
Really?
concerned with the viewership on this.
Uh-oh.
Falling off.
Uh-oh, Mr. Beast.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because his videos usually get like 100 million.
Well, it's only been 2 weeks. They get 100 million like that fast?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, dude. I mean, here.
He's not
Maybe
helping
the
any
video
more
didn't
people
suck
after that.
fucking ass, which it does.
Yeah, because look at that's what I think too.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
think-
No,
and,
it's doing horrible.
and I hate to say, but like, he was super excited about this one too. He was hyping it
It
up,
was the best video they'd ever done. 8,000 hours of editing.
which I just don't know why he thought that. It makes me question.
Do you think he knew it was bad and he was just doing that to try and like
No,
make it not a flop?
If he thinks it's not bad, he doesn't post them. He does that all the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
they need to have a town hall meeting and figure this shit out.
Right.
Do you guys know that he pays
Town hall
$5,000
meeting.
to $10,000 per thumbnail too?
He says what now?
He pays $5,000 to $10,000 per thumbnail.
How do you know that?
He said it on a podcast.
Pays who?
Yeah,
His thumbnail
He
editor.
doesn't have an employee that does it?
I don't know. Maybe
Does he have
it's
like
just-
a whole team in the laboratory full of graphic designers?
I guess he can do it if anybody can. I just dropped.
He paid 10,000 for this.
That's what he says.
I
This
mean,
is a hint, Ethan.
Mr. Beast does
Yeah.
talk about how important the thumbnail is, and he, the amount of money that he makes off these videos, I guess, if it really is that critical of a part of
It just
success,
doesn't. I get that, but I just don't see the need to spend that money. I mean, here this one has 160 million after 1 month.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's tanky, man. Sorry, Beast. Don't lose faith, man.
What did the blind one get?
The blind one did really good, 140.
140.
Yeah, 141 after 3 months.
I mean, that plane ticket one has 160 after only
People
1
don't care about helping the needy, man. Fuck them.
Right.
Show me what a fucking expensive. Show me what happens when you crush a Lamborghini in a hydraulic press, brother. That's what I want. Let me
Fuck them
see.
kids.
There was one he did. Dude, the Squid Games one. Do you see that? 423 million.
Yeah, that one was a special, very special circumstance with all of the hype around the show and everything, though.
I am glad it paid off because it did look like he spent so much money on that one. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. But there it is, Mr. Beast. He's out there, you know. Everyone has their bad days.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
I also, you know, that's like one of the only thumbnails without him in it. It's an interesting choice to not put himself in it, right?
Oh, see, that could explain. Because this is just like...
Did the older ones have it?
Yeah, they all did in the other ones.
This one doesn't.
Maybe
Survive 100
he found it
days.
embarrassing how few views it's getting, so he took his face off of it.
I didn't eat for 30 days. That one flopped big time. Actually, yeah, that one's a big old flop, dude.
I love it. Like, it's a flop. It only has 90 views.
That's embarrassing, frankly. I guess he has some stinkers
They can't all be bangers, but you're right. It is odd how like confident he was with this one in particular, and it is such.
Because I watch all of his videos. This was my least favorite in a long time.
Yeah.
I just found the whole thing very odd. Also, one thing you should take into account, Jimmy, if you're watching,
which I'm sure you are,
watch time makes a huge difference. You know that. I don't know why you edited it to be so short. 6 minutes. If it was 12 minutes long, I guarantee you would have double the views. Guarantee. You could pay. You could send me my $1 million check for that advice.
Right.
So he actually has another channel called Beast Philanthropy, and he did this video called "I helped 2,000 amputees walk" too.
Whoa! What?
And he has a funny thumbnail for that too.
Wait, hold on. Hold the phone.
And I just went to check on it, and they have been changing thumbnail on that one too. I wish I documented it.
So the thing
There
is,
you go.
yeah, you can see the real-time click-through rate. So I think he's just, he's all about the stats and stuff. So he's in there.
Mhm.
I helped 2,000 amputees walk again. All right, show me what you got. Does he claim?
You can watch a minute. No, it's fine to watch it, but we should do our ad, and because our guest is going to be calling in about 8 minutes.
Let's see.
This make me cry because this special for her.
What's he doing for him? I guess I should watch it instead of just clicking through.
Available on Android and iOS.
Yeah, dude. This is what the fuck. This walking is brought to you by.
You can play in the classic 4-player
Fuck yeah, dude.
or a 12-player survival
This is everything.
battle royale competition. Hey,
I've never
Hey, I just learned to walk. What's going on here?
Put me between your legs.
We kid Jimmy, but we love him. We kid the ones we love. All right, let me thank our wonderful sponsor, Honey.
Let's do it.
I'll be straight up with you guys. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I watch every MrBeast video. I do.
You don't watch a lot of YouTube, huh?
Not like traditional. I find myself watching more like political shit, like David Pacman and Sam Sudar.
That's YouTube shit.
I guess so.
You're just an old man. You're an old man now.
Man. Anyway, Honey, we love Honey, man. And thank you for being such a great supporter of the show. Right there's a reason to go click that link and install the extension. But the other reason is, it just makes sense. Yeah, today's episode is sponsored by PayPal, Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. It's incredible the amount of money I've saved and Hila has saved with this browser extension. Also available on mobile phones now. You go to your favorite website. The amount of websites that this works on is endless. I'm talking food, I'm talking gadgets, I'm talking clothes. Everything, all different flavors of websites. As you're checking out, like you do, at checkout, a button appears. It says, do you want me to find the best coupons possible for this website? Obviously, yes. You click the button. 5 seconds later, it presents you with the best coupon savings automatically, scouring the website for you. Automatically applies it. Look, these are all real savings that have happened of mine and Hila's. $12 saved there.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
$21 saved there. And it's got one of these codes, that I would never, like pattern 15. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is, but they do. Honey knows. It's no brainer. I mean, there's no downside to having this installed. And I don't use the internet without it. Look at this one, $135. Imagine you're shopping at one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button appears, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupon. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons you can find for that site. And if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the price drop. Also exciting, Honey doesn't just work on desktops, it also works on your iPhone now. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. So if you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free money. I mean, literally. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the show. Thank you. So get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/H3TV. That's joinhoney.com/H3TV. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to Honey.
Perfect ad read. Well done.
Thank you. I need like a hot beverage. My throat is killing me, dude. What should I do? Is coffee bad for a hot throat?
Yeah, probably. I would irritate it more.
But then why does coffee irritate more than tea?
You know,
dries it out.
I don't know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
tea
Maybe
has
it doesn't.
caffeine.
Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT.
I don't trust ChatGPT.
Since when?
Since the last few days. I don't know. I'm kind of turned on it. Just been reading more about it, and I realized that, you know what ChatGPT is? ChatGPT is the world's greatest bullshitter.
That's not true.
It's the world. All it does is make you think it sounds like it knows what it's talking about. It's like the ultimate Reddit poster.
That's just not
true.
true.
Like confident Reddit poster.
It's just not true.
It's facts. I'm just speaking facts.
It knows everything. How can it bullshit if it knows everything?
It doesn't know everything.
It knows,
It knows what you want to hear,
It knows
man.
everything.
Knows what you want to hear, man.
You know
I'm just
why?
spitting facts,
You know why you're hating?
Why?
Because you asked ChatGPT if there's evidence that diet soda is bad for your health, and it said there is no evidence.
Damn the hater!
AB, can you read that? Because my throat hurts. And just look at Dan when you read it.
Tea is often considered soothing for the throat, while coffee is not due to several factors. Temperature. Hot tea can provide warmth. to the
Coffee's
throat,
hot.
which can help alleviate discomfort and reduce inflammation. Hydration.
Wait, hold on. On the other hand, coffee is often consumed hot, which could potentially irritate an already sore throat. What the fuck does that mean? That's contradictory. Hot tea is warming, but then coffee is hot and it irritates. What?
Oh my God, this is the tea.
Ask this: why does coffee irritate? Why does hot coffee irritate, but not hot tea? So let's make it justify itself, Dan. We'll see. Maybe I'll agree with you after this.
Very interesting.
That's bullshit. Many types of teas, such as herbal teas or warm water with honey and lemon, can help keep your throat hydrated. What about coffee?
Oh, wait. I apologize for the confusion in my previous response. I made an error in my statement. Both hot tea and coffee can potentially irritate the throat if it is already sensitive or inflamed.
That's not what it said. What the fuck's wrong with that thing? It said hot tea can provide warmth to the throat, which can help alleviate discomfort and reduce inflammation. What happened?
What happened?
You blew it.
It says the main
You blew it,
factor
Chad.
that can differentiate. Oh my God, I can't say this word. Can someone help me?
Differentiate.
I can't say it.
Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Say differ.
My mom.
Say differ.
He blew it.
Differentiate.
Entiate.
What is happening?
Differentiate.
Yeah.
The effects of hot tea and coffee on the throat is their acidity.
So say this: is hot coffee okay to drink when you have a sore throat? You know what I mean? Basically, I want coffee.
Alex is in the waiting room. Just a heads up.
I just want to get this beverage situation resolved. Before we start talking.
Are you on the main account? I'm not seeing the question that you're asking. I'm logged in.
Me?
AB went rogue. He's on 3.5, which is probably why I made that mistake.
When you have a sore throat, yeah, I think I'm on 3.5.
Oh, you fool. No, I don't think that matters for the log.
Oh,
previous questions.
No, he's on his own account. He doesn't have access. Do you have ayahuasca tea, perhaps? Yeah. That'd be a good setup for this. I think we have throat coat.
We don't have ayahuasca. We do have some DMT. Would you like to smoke some of that really quickly?
That'd be
before we
interesting.
take this call?
Dude, I want some throat coat. Sounds
Throat
vulgar. Doesn't sound vulgar.
I need somebody to coat my throat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have menthols. Those are good for the throat.
Oh, that
Oh,
does
no,
leave
bro.
a nice little coating.
Doctors approved.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't had a single cigarette, and it's got to be a year.
Good for you, man.
Not a single one.
A year?
I think so. I can't remember the last time. It's been a long time.
Okay.
Maybe close to.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time I spoke with you, Zach?
It's been a minute.
I noticed that on Friday when me and Zach walked outside to smoke and you didn't join us. I was like, it's been a while.
It's been a while. I'm doing good. Also, this morning, weighed in at 210.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Yeah, baby.
Actually,
nice.
I have a photo that I sent Hila. I'll tell you the exact weight.
Dan should mayo up that dome.
Zap, are you ready, bro?
I'm ready, bro. Should mayo up that dome. I am ready.
It's 210.4. The real deal. And by the way, I stepped way far away from the scale because I was butt-ass naked when I took the photo. And I wasn't going to be that guy whose little dick, you can see in the reflection of the scale.
Where he's like, fuck, how do I delete this?
Classic.
That wasn't going to happen to me, boy, I tell you.
Good thinking.
Dan, get that mayo.
Somebody else has to get the mayo. I draw the line at purchasing the
Get that mayo.
All right, so Alex is on. So let's go ahead and bring on Alex. This is
okay.
ayydubs is her YouTube name, and Alyx Weiss is her government name.
That's right.
I wonder what's her ayahuasca name. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. Nice to chat with you. Obviously, a lot of people have a lot of questions.
I have answers.
Okay, that's exciting. First of all, nice to see you wearing Teddy Fresh. That's appreciated.
I'm a fan.
That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. And so, essentially, correct me if I've got the facts wrong. I'll just kind of establish the situation here a little bit.
All right, let's do it. So,
Alyx Weiss, ayydubs, is making regular content.
Mm-hmm.
How frequently are you posting back before you left?
More or less once a week for like 14 years. And
wow.
then
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I was doing a podcast every week for about 6 months.
Okay, so there was great regularity.
Yes.
So when you just suddenly disappeared for 4.5 months on April 30th, thank you so much. Shredder, dang, chill. Okay, sorry, I'm getting my throat coat ready to go here. So when you disappeared for 4.5 months, your fans started to get understandably worried, especially considering the context of your last video in which you talked about meeting and escaping a cult.
Yeah.
And then also mentioning that you were going to go do a potluck with them. And then from that, you went dark.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start. So that's all correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me start here. Was this mention of a cult, was this an intentional thing that you did to try to antagonize your audience?
Okay, so let me explain. So I know you were debating whether I did it on purpose or I was sort of like saving face after the fact. So I was making this podcast and I heard that it was going to be canceled along with a bunch of other shows. People were getting fired. But I wasn't really supposed to know. It was a very toxic work environment that I was in. And so I went into my last episode pretending that I didn't know it was going to be my last episode. Completely coincidentally, the night before, I went to a meditation group on Meetup. And it was culty. I didn't even get into the room because the outside of the scenario was so sketchy to me. And then I obviously was going to tell that story on the podcast no matter what, because it's fascinating. But there's a part of me that kind of knew it would be my last episode. So it might be like an interesting little something to throw in to pique curiosity. I have done a lot of like trolling type prank videos on my channel before. And so for me, it felt like a bit. And I also never planned on being gone as long as I was gone. I thought it would be like a month tops. And so while this is definitely, it feels naive to say now, I was not thinking about the fact that people would be worried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, what was this network you were a part of these canceled podcasts?
They don't have a great reputation. I feel weird talking about it. Their name is Cast.
With a K?
Yeah.
I've heard
Cast.
of them. I'm not super familiar, but I've heard that name.
It was part of the reason I would say I completely went black on the internet was like, so I talked about this in my video at the beginning. I don't think you guys covered it. It was just talking about workaholism. And for me, that was like the end of the road. Like I couldn't push myself any further. I was like trying to keep my head above water, being a part of this company. Like they weren't paying me. It was just really challenging. And so when I finally got the out from the podcast, I just had to sort of like take care of myself.
So I'm confused. I'm not part of like a network, so I don't know how this stuff works. You're an employee of Cast, or did you have a show with them and that they would like have you run ads and then pay you part of that? How did that work?
They were the production company for the podcast. So it was, I guess you would say I was freelancing. I was making a show with them, for them, and they were uploading it on other platforms, and then we were putting it on YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so they were paying you like a monthly thing. They didn't pay you?
They still haven't.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It was also part of the reason I didn't know when to come back, because a lot of my viewers didn't like the show, and neither did I. And I wanted to talk about that, but it was suggested to me that they would make me sign an NDA. So I just didn't really know what to say.
So you didn't know what to say. Okay. Well, first of all, fuck Cast, dude. We gotta get you paid, dude.
I am not the only one that.
Wait,
really
Hassan. Can I say that, T? I didn't know that.
It's coming from the chat. A few people have said that.
People in chat are saying Hassan got burned by Cast.
Mm-hmm.
What is the deal with these Cast people?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I don't like these
Hopefully
Cast
that's true.
folks.
I am just taking the chat's word for it, which.
Okay,
so
so you knew that this was coming down the line. How far ahead of time did you know that the podcast was going to be canceled?
I think I found out either the day before or 2 days before. It was all like a whirlwind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they give you a reason?
Not particularly. I mean, in like one fell swoop, they fired like a ton of people and then canceled a bunch of shows. The communication was not great.
Okay, and so then how far in between the show being canceled did you, I guess, travel to the ayahuasca retreat?
Okay, well, before I tell you that, I want to clarify, me having that run-in with a cult in Los Angeles, I never went to the potluck. I joked about it, and I talked to a friend about going, and we were like, this is a bad idea. We're not doing this. The ayahuasca retreat, so unrelated.
So the cult you mentioned, totally unrelated.
So unrelated. I have made this huge mistake, and like, it's crazy to find myself in this situation, but I realized that like, I basically planted two seeds next to each other in the same video where I was like, this was the rumor. I dealt with having this run in, and now I'm going to talk about this spiritual sort of experience I had. And obviously there's a lot of crossover between cults and spiritual experiences and communities. So I kind of feel like I created this convoluted conversation.
Yeah, I can see where the confusion came from on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put aside the cult you mentioned in your last episode because because that's unrelated. Although you felt that was culty, you referred to the new one that you went to as cultish, though. You joked about it.
I think for me, I was like trying to segue in that video from the rumor and from what I was actually doing. And it was just sort of a natural segue of like, some people might think this is culty. And here's the thing, even if I didn't plant those two seeds together, surely people would think this is culty because it involves a lot of kind of like out there practices.
Right. Yeah. I mean, okay, so the show ends. Mm-hmm. We're forgetting about the weird cult here. So how did you find out about this ayahuasca journey?
I would say in September, maybe like 2 months before all of this happened, I flew to Peru for 1 week to go to try ayahuasca at a center. Just sheer curiosity. And it had helped me so much that I continued to start learning more about ayahuasca and different plant medicines. And so once the show was canceled and I knew I was going to take some time off, it was just sort of a no-brainer that that's what I wanted to go do with my time. Did you
find it odd though to like just not say anything to your fans who've been watching you weekly for 14 years?
Yeah, I definitely I don't like the way I handled it, and I like truly am to my viewers sorry that I completely left them in the dark. I think for me it was when I left really shortly after for Peru. I didn't expect to be gone that long, and I was kind of like planning on coming back within a month.
I see.
But it was like the longer I was gone, the more debilitating it felt to come back and say something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through such a weird experience that was very emotional, I guess, that I wasn't in a place to say something. And I tried, in my video, I showed multiple clips of me attempting to film videos once I got home. It's trying to word out social posts. It was I couldn't move past this barrier.
I understand what you mean, where it's like you plan to be gone for a week and then you kind of get wrapped up in this whole thing and it becomes harder to talk about. I can understand that. So you went to it's this place in Peru. Is it the My Nidhi Healing Center? Is that the one you went to?
I'm not going to say what the center is. I just really don't want to drag them into the situation.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I know there's probably a few of them out there in Peru, right? They're somewhat common tourist destinations.
Probably maybe 100 more, I would say.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely an active business there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you arrive at this this healing center, or you had been there before, but you went back there.
No, different.
Oh, a different one. Okay.
I went to a different center. I found it to be, I had a great experience, but I found it to be very westernized, very transactional. So when I chose the next place that I went to, I wanted it to be more authentic. I was just looking for a different experience. But also, you can go and you can do ayahuasca, but if you want to take it a step deeper, they'll put you on a thing called a master plant dieta. So that's what I was up to, and that's why I was there for 5 weeks.
And so one thing that I guess, there's a few things that made me thinking this sounds kind of culty.
Yeah.
One, you mentioned this guy Maestro. That sounds like fucking kind of gnarly.
Okay, so it's a maestra. It's a woman.
Okay, maestra.
Also, it's sort of like laughing at calling a cup a cup. It's simply what they're called. It's it means teacher in Spanish. So if you go to any properly led ayahuasca ceremony, the person leading it is going to be called a maestra or a shaman. She also has a name, but the reason I didn't say it in the video and I kept saying maestra, which I understand is kind of odd to hear, is because I just didn't want to drag the center specifically into it.
It was the context which you brought it up. You were you were joking about we're in a cult, and cults usually have a strong central person, and we love them. We love maestra. You kind of brought it up in that context,
which is true. I mean, I really adore this woman, and she did a lot for me. But in that same sentence, I was saying that we have a reverence, was what I was saying, for the plants we worked with too. And I would say the plants are sort of the primary factor beneath all of this. She helps, but it's about the plants.
Are you still in touch with anyone back from the retreat you went to?
Yeah, I mean, I made a lot of friends there, so we communicate.
And is there any plans to return there?
Oh, I want to film a docuseries there.
Right,
so yeah.
A docuseries. Okay.
Yeah. Which, by the way, was my idea. No one encouraged me.
Okay, I don't know. These people have powers of persuasion. They plant an idea in your head, and you think it's yours. So you want to go film this place?
Yeah, I think that there is a lot to explore in general around like indigenous cultures and what they can teach us. And I think this place specifically is just sort of a snapshot in that would be really fascinating.
Here's a few things that people noticed that I thought was pretty interesting. For example, you were in an isolation room.
I'm in isolation.
Which sounds weird already. I mean, but
okay.
But let me show you this detail, and then you can respond to it.
Okay.
So people pointed out if you there's a lock on the outside of the door. That's pretty strange.
I mean anybody. I spent 12
The lock's on the outside. That's like that's how you keep a prisoner. Right?
I was never locked. I don't think that lock was actually on the outside. I mean,
No, it is. Watch.
Remember it.
Here, let's watch slowly. So you walk.
Yeah, not
so here's the door, front of the door. You go in. You shut. There's the lock. You can see the lock. You push it.
It's
and then
funny.
You go into the room right here. See, there's the lock.
12 days.
And then you're in the room. Yeah.
I see it, but I don't like. I was never locked in that room. I don't even remember like using that lock specifically.
Was there a lock on the inside?
I thought that's what that lock was. I just never used it, so I don't know. Like seeing this for the first time, I'm like, what is going on? I was never locked in that room.
So,
but wait, I do want to say something. If you look up master plantietas, which is like an indigenous practice that they do in many different communities along the Amazon, isolation is like a huge part of it. It's about kind of like getting as quiet as you can, so when things come up, you can process them. Okay,
another thing I wanted to ask you about is that we also noticed that you have the same tattoo as your mysterious friend you came back with, which everyone thought was kind of funny that like you just came back with this random bestie. What does it say? I rake?
Irake. It means thank you in Shapiro.
Okay. Did anyone else there have this tattoo?
I left the center. This wasn't planned, but I just made some good friends and we stayed in Peru for a little longer. And about 3 other people, we all got it together. I mean, the thing is, like, we went through a very transformative experience together, and we wanted to get that tattoo.
Right. Okay.
Nobody told us to.
Were they all from the United States, all the friends you made?
Canada, the United States. Obviously, my friend Tessa's from the UK. From Denmark.
I see.
An array.
So let's see. So you were there. You were there for what, like 4 months, though? How long were you actually at the retreat?
I was at the retreat for 5 weeks, and then I stayed in Peru for, I think, 3 more weeks. And then the rest of it was just coming home. And then kind of like once I started seeing how serious the cult rumor was getting, I was just like debilitated and coming back. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to say it. And I was like going through a lot of just like processing. There's this period after you do ayahuasca or like any plant medicine, it's integration, where like you kind of have to change your life a little bit to match the lessons you've learned. And so it was just like a very intense period for me, and I wasn't ready to get on the internet.
In your comeback video, you kind of trivialized it, though. You said something about how you thought it was just a funny bit, and I guess a lot of your fans thought that was insensitive. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I mean, the way I said it after in that video, after leaving them hanging, was insensitive. The truth was, like, when I said it was funny, it was while I was in Peru. I wasn't on social media or anything, but I did get texts from 2 friends telling me that this was happening in a group chat. And I, when I said like it was funny, it was like, this is so surreal. I can't believe this is happening, and I'm so far removed from this right now that I have to like put it away for now, and I'll address it when I get home. I also talked about how there was this like sick satisfaction, I guess, that there was something to come back to. When I was making that YouTube video, I really wanted to come at it from a place of like complete honesty. And so in that video, I talked about workaholism, and that thought was like a function or like a symptom of workaholism. It wasn't my driving force or thought, but it was something that I brought up, and it was definitely like hard to watch back on the show when you guys were talking about it.
So, well, I guess you said it made you feel good in a way that you had something to come back to. I'm just kind of curious to unpack that a little bit. So it was like you had something to come back to, as in like people are thinking about you, or you have a video to make to explain it. Like, what was it that you meant by that?
I think I felt so creatively dry for so long.
Mm-hmm.
That it wasn't about people worrying or like wanting attention. It's not that I wanted people to worry. It was literally like, oh, this is like a concept. It's something I can like tangibly make something of. And there was comfort in that. And it's like, and I said it in the video. I think you guys were talking over it in the moment. Like, I'm not proud of the fact that I had that thought. But I was in that video just trying to like share everything that was coming up for me.
That makes sense. That's fair. And so, yeah, I see. I think the big disconnect was the cult mention in your last video that ended up being totally unrelated to anything.
Yeah. And I don't know how great of a job I did in the video separating the two. I didn't expect all of this, I will say.
So you're okay? You don't you don't feel that you're part of a cult or any dangerous situation?
I don't. And even the people in my life were all like, this is so crazy what's happening. And it's funny, like I would say like the least
I guess
okay.
I don't understand why you didn't make that clear instead of playing up like the, oh, I am in a cult. Am I in a cult or am I not in a cult?
I mean, I feel like in the video I was joking about it and I should have been more serious, but I was saying like, this is what happened. Now that I touched the fact that I never got involved with this cult, here's actually where I was.
Right.
And because it's inherently spiritual, some people might mistake the two. But I should have made it clearer.
Okay.
My intention was not for people to then think that I really was in a cult. Like the bit was supposed to be over.
Right. Would you go to that potluck now if you were invited? I hear it's happening again this weekend.
I think I'd probably pass.
You'd pass. Okay.
Yeah.
You passed that test. So I'm actually just curious now your experience there. So you were there for 5 weeks. And then how soon after you arrived do you take the ayahuasca?
I think it's the day after. You have a ceremony where you drink a really small amount. Like you kind of barely feel it.
Just kind of, right.
Testing the waters.
Right.
Yeah. And so I'm going to explain what it is, but I know it's going to sound really out there. The idea is that you can work with different plants to heal various different ailments, physical, spiritual, mental. So when you're in that room with the shamans who work there, they kind of tap into your energy and they can tell you what plants they think you should work with. And so every single person there gets prescribed different plants. They'll be like, you're going to drink this 6 days in a row. And that's why we fast sometimes, is that you want those plants, like just like when drinking alcohol, it penetrates more if you're on an empty stomach. And that's going to help you with this X, Y, and Z. And people come for various different things.
So the first night you're testing it a little bit, they make you a special formulation. And then was there puking and shitting the first night?
Not the first night, at least not for me, but there was a decent amount of that in the weeks to follow.
And did you ever shit yourself?
I never shit myself, but I definitely shit. Yes.
That's fair. I you know what I mean? We all poop.
You know, it's fascinating. There are actually lots of different kinds of purges. Like I did a lot of yawning.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So did you ever have a close call? Did anyone there shit their pants?
It's a great question. I have a friend that almost shit their pants.
Okay.
I would say like
close call.
In the brink of time, they made it to the bathroom.
Come on, Zach. It's got to be kind of trippy to be like on ayahuasca and taking a massive dump in a tiny space in like the jungle.
It's
Are
really
the locks on the outside.
Yeah.
So then, let's see here. Tell me about, you said, so you got, how many people were at the ceremony doing ayahuasca with you?
The retreat holds about, I want to say maybe 19 people at a time, and they host 3 ceremonies a week, but you're not necessarily in a ceremony if you're at the center, because if you're working with a different non-psychoactive plant, they don't have you do both. Probably as little as 6 people, as many as 19 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You feel when there's 19 people there that it dampens your experience?
It can be overstimulating, especially if a lot of people are puking. The sound is really it kind of like
That's kind of gnarly. They should limit
want to go, Olivia?
Well, I mean, I'm identifying with you, Alex. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Olivia has a phobia of puke, and she was just saying actually that she was considering going to the ayahuasca.
Well, here's what
journey.
I'm saying is that if it's not a cult, sounds like fun.
But you cool with the puking? Maybe you'll get over it.
Well,
Maybe they can
Alex,
heal
you
your
said that
phobia,
you don't
yeah.
like it, right? So you dealt with it.
Well, who likes
Does
it?
anyone like
Yeah.
puking? I don't have like a fear of it. I would say
Oh.
actually, it was maybe one of the less uncomfortable parts of being on ayahuasca.
Oh, okay, so I will absolutely not be going. Thank you. Just
So are you-
just making
so-
sure.
So is there people puking like just on the floor and shit, or are they able to get it in buckets? Like what's happening?
You have a little mat, and then you have a bucket in front of you. And yeah, if you have to puke, you puke in your
Do you
bucket.
shit in the bucket?
No, there's a bathroom.
There's a
and,
bathroom nearby.
You can like kind of call a facilitator to come help you walk to the bathroom.
Is it close?
Yeah, it's really close.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you could hear people like blasting ass?
Okay, so during the ceremonies, they're singing this music. It's called Icaros. It's medicine music. And so you can't hear people blasting ass during ceremonies.
Okay.
But once the ceremonies end, and that's another reason it's hard to have a lot of people in the ceremony because it means it lasts till like, 3 or 4 in the morning because everyone's getting their own song. After, when everyone's like kind of laying, it's called in a maloka, the building. And people have heard me get sick too. It's just.
I feel like they're doing a little bit. I feel like they're prioritizing profit over experience. If they're slamming 19 bodies in there, you know what I mean?
It's actually a pretty big building. Like it never felt.
I know,
too
but
tight.
why you got to hear all these people puking and shit? Like 6 makes sense. You know what I mean? 19, like come on.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose it is a lot. It was never too much. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the maestro or anybody that works there get the same tattoo as you? Do they have the same tattoo?
No.
Okay, just checking. So you're there, you're shitting your brains out, and then the next night you take like a bigger dose. Is that what happens?
Not the next night. Maybe it would be 2 to 4 nights later, unless she doesn't tell you to take ayahuasca. Because, like, for example, I worked with other plants. So I drank this plant called Wayusa for 6 days and I wasn't taking ayahuasca. And Wayusa is a tea. It's not a psychedelic at all. But when you're getting your body quiet enough, and so you're like not consuming a lot, or maybe you're in isolation, or your diet's really clean. I know this sounds crazy, but somehow you're able to sort of learn lessons, whether it's your dream state or like your waking days.
Is the herbal drink you're drinking, I know it's not psychoactive, but does it have some kind of like drug-like property, maybe a sedative or?
I don't believe so.
No effect. Interesting.
Yeah.
And who's the lady sucking the puke out of you guys?
That's the maestra who runs the center.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's actually pretty young. I think she's in her 30s.
And so as you guys are tripping, she's sucking on you and puking?
I mean,
19 people?
Not often. I would say like this is an experience that not everyone had, and I had once during my 5 weeks there. It's also something that like in hindsight, I feel like maybe I could have not shared on the internet. It's like you kind of had to
Why
be
not?
there.
Radical honesty.
Yeah, it sounds crazy though, and I know that. And I think if I could liken it to anything, and I don't know much about this, it's like Reiki, like she's doing energy work of sorts. All I know is she sucked. I got up and I felt different, and I thought it was crazy too, but it was my experience.
So how intense was her sucking? How deep in did she inhale? Was there more than one suck? Was it a sucking moment?
It was just a suck here, a suck here, a suck here.
Okay. And like
maybe
deep inhales?
A minute.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
A deep inhale. I don't know. It's hard to really, when you're on ayahuasca, it's, hard
I
to
believe
know.
you, girl.
Thank you.
I know it's a heavy psychedelic, so I'm with you all the way. I know
this sounds great. Magic.
Well, was
Love
it
it.
euphoric? Well, hold on, Livia, before you start You know, was it euphoric? Did you feel
Book a
good?
flight to Peru.
Okay. I would say so. The first half of my time there, the ayahuasca ceremonies were fucking brutal. Because you're processing so much stuff, you're purging. I would say I felt like fear, disorientation, all the bad stuff. And then the more I worked through things, the more kind of like beautiful the ceremonies began to become. Like they were about oneness and understanding your own power, stuff that feels much better than the initial half.
But did you have a body euphoria? You know what I mean? Like when there's certain drugs that give you like a body euphoria. I'd say mushrooms do that. I you know, painkillers do that. A lot of drugs do that. Ecstasy does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to say that I've learned that everyone's experience is different. So I will say what mine is, but that it doesn't mean that it would be the same. For me, I actually experienced a lot of pain in my body more than anything. Like it felt uncomfortable to be in my body. And then if it wasn't pain, I was just completely not in my body. Like it was experiencing like what it felt like to not be associated to your mind or your body. Like you're in some sort of like spiritual ether.
Ego death, I believe we call that. Dan?
Yeah.
Is that what we call it? You're the resident acid tripper.
You asking me? Sure. Yes. Yeah. Is oftentimes referred to that when it comes to psychedelics.
Thank you. So, okay, interesting. So so what's the big takeaway for you? What was it that was so magical for you there? I mean, you're thinking about it, you're talking about it, you want to go back and make a documentary. I mean, what's going on there?
Well, I think I went in really in a bad place, and it felt like it gave me so much. I learned so much, and I was kind of in awe at the way plants were able to help me and communicate with me. Like to drink something that's not even psychoactive and then have experiences that I would not normally have in my waking life that were kind of giving me like revelations or realizations was like, it's just felt kind of, sorry about this noise outside. Someone's leaving.
I can't hear it. You're good.
Okay. It just felt like otherworldly, you know, and I feel like I left with more self-love than I've ever had, more peace. And also not only in the way it helped me find more peace, like I watched it really help other people. You guys talked about this briefly. I know it sounds crazy. I mentioned someone with Crohn's disease and holes in their stomach.
Oh, didn't you say it cured Crohn's disease?
Yeah, in the video, I corrected myself. I don't think you guys saw it. It said like it stopped the symptoms. So I had a friend who went to this center, like I want to say like 14 months ago, and he just hasn't had Crohn's disease symptoms since.
Right.
And then the hernia was like a completely separate situation.
Well, you said it got rid of the holes in someone's body. Were you talking about Crohn's? What was that about?
I don't know much about it, but so this girl came in, this woman, and she said she had a hole in her stomach from lifting, a hernia. I really don't know much about it. And she went to a doctor. They said that she had to have this invasive surgery. She didn't want to. So she came to the center and was like, I heard you guys can do things. Can you do it? She went through this experience where she had like a sap on her patch on her stomach. She was drinking various plants. A week later, she sent a picture of an updated CT scan at her doctor after she left. And the hole was just gone.
The hole was gone.
The hole was gone. I also have the receipts if you want them.
I want receipts. Yeah, I'm going to need to back that up.
Okay, let me send it.
I need the whole pre and post hole pics.
A pre-post hole on the way.
So
I kind of figured you'd ask.
Did it cure any illness of yours? Did you feel that you...
I would say I went in with more like mental issues. And I would say, yeah, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway I learned was I'm able to sort of remove myself more from the melodrama of my life and feel a little bit more peace, like regardless of what's happening, which is wonderful considering what's happening right now. It's been really weird to be at the center of this conversation. Also, I think you and I'm sending you on Zoom. Is that a good place to send?
Yeah, right, Dan, you can pull that up. Yeah, let's see them holes.
I don't want to assume, but I think you and I have a similar condition. It's called Tourette's OCD.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds similar. I don't know. I've never heard of that, but it sounds like the same thing because Tourette's is a type of OCD. I think it's like part of the same family, you know?
I notice for me, it gets worse when I'm in like a high pressure situation or I feel anxiety.
Mhm.
But I've noticed that like the more general work I'm doing, whether it's like meditation or not, but also going to the center, it's helped that condition a lot.
Have you heard of Nexium?
That's my next adventure.
There's this guy, Mark Elliott.
Twain.
He's doing really amazing stuff with
Have a
people
good
with Tourette's.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Well, because you guys made a joke about it healing Tourette's, and I was like, the fact that it actually helped my.
Well, you're right. I think Tourette's is highly affected by stressors and stuff. So
I think
can
like
see
the
that
more
it
you
affects
think
it.
your general well-being, it
Mhm.
helps. Yeah. So I
do
sent
you
the
feel-
pictures.
So how
Yeah.
long has it been since you left? Do you feel that the effects are lasting on you? Do you feel like permanently changed by it?
I think it's been 3 months. I feel permanently changed, but here's the thing. You can go and you can do ayahuasca, you can do this whole process and not really change very much. They say 80% of the work is in the integration. So it means that you have to come home, you have to actually take the things that you learned and then apply it to your everyday life. And so that's what I'm in the process of doing. It's like I feel changed, but it's because every single day I wake up and I choose to do the things that I know are going to help me, like meditate.
It sounds like when you came, you described coming back and then you felt like so centered and whole, but then at the same time felt completely alienated. That doesn't sound that good.
I think what it is, and this is like a common sentiment in when you're going through spiritual awakenings of sorts, is like you start noticing parts of your life that you don't identify with anymore, whether it's habits or where you live or people in your life. And so I just started feeling disconnected from the things in my life that I needed to disconnect from. I think there was a misinterpretation on the podcast about what I was saying in the video. Like for the very most part, I'm connected to everyone in my life. I had never been disconnected from my family. It was like 2 friends that I lost along the way.
Why? How did you lose them?
One of my friends, she was really upset about the fact that I wasn't speaking up online, and she basically said that she would if I didn't, and I was like, can you please let me handle this on my own? And I don't know, it became a bit hostile and we just sort of fell out.
But she didn't end up saying anything.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
was this a good friend of yours? Well, that seems like a shame to lose a friend over that.
Yes, and I think it was sort of a friendship that I knew even before I left was one that wasn't like the long run.
Okay. You
Yeah.
weren't feeling it. Can I maybe hit you with something of a paradox I'm noticing?
Okay.
You went to this retreat and you became centered and you became like super aware. Yet, but at the same time, it seems like you've made, at least it seems from the outside, a somewhat big mistake in the way that you handled the situation. It seems to be at odds a little bit. Like, if you were centered and if it had like bringed you up to like heightened enlightenment, I feel like that may have been something of a clear decision for you to make.
I mean, I think just because I was feeling centered doesn't mean I'm not a human who makes mistakes. For me, being centered was a lot about addressing my workaholism, which I talked about in my video. And so for me, actually, like not feeling pressure to speak up too soon when I felt sort of like debilitated was, I think for me personally, even though maybe it wasn't good for my career or for other people, was the best choice.
Right.
In terms of how I navigated making the video, I don't know however centered you can be. I think it was just, you never know how things are going to pan out.
And then I was just curious, what was the second friend that you lost as a consequence of the retreat?
Simply highly associated with the first one.
Oh, okay.
It was,
I
you know,
see.
a duo.
I see. Here's I got the pictures of the miracle hole.
Yeah.
So here is here's this one. And then let me pull up the other one.
I think that's the after,
So
right?
this is pre.
Yeah.
This is the hole.
Yeah, that's the hole.
Okay.
That's a big hole.
Take a look at that,
Yeah,
huh?
I see it.
Now that's a hole.
The big hole.
So, and then here is
Holeless.
I don't see a hole here.
I mean,
I'm not a doctor.
I frankly don't know what I'm
Check it out.
looking at.
I'm not
That's
a
what I
doctor,
was
but
gonna
I don't
say.
see a hole.
I don't see a single hole there.
There's nothing circled on that one.
I don't
so
notice anything.
Whatever that's worth.
That's 2D.
Huh? Yeah. Let me look at the beginning, before and after again.
Damning evidence.
So
That's a hole, all right.
this is the
Oh, yeah.
stomach
Oh yeah, that's a hole.
and a hole in it. But then here, I don't. This is no hole. in
There's,
this
I
one.
mean, that appears to be
Dark
holeless.
spots.
Right.
And this happened in 1 week.
No, she was there, I think, for like 3.5 weeks. And then the week after going home, she went to the doctor again and she sent us a message like in awe, obviously, because it's kind of crazy.
I don't want to be rude, but do you really believe this?
Yeah. I mean, I really got to know her. I don't see any incentive for lying. And then my friend as well with the Crohn's disease, like, I talked to him and he's like, yeah, I'm blown away. I don't understand. But for 14 months, I just haven't had symptoms,
Well, that one's more believable just because I know Crohn's disease has periods of like good and bad phases.
Mm-hmm.
But a hole. This man lost a hole. The hole filled in. Here it is.
Yeah.
Did this person take the ayahuasca?
She drank ayahuasca, but it wasn't the ayahuasca that helped her with that. It was the other plants. That's like
Okay.
a master plant dieta is working with all these various different plants in the rainforest. And so she for the whole time she was there, she had this like thing on her stomach and she was drinking different plants.
Okay, listen. This is just out of pocket. I mean, who made this? This is outrageous. This is MrBeast's
Mr.
new
Beast
video.
is the maestro.
I went to Peru and I healed 1,000 holes. Maybe a future collab for your documentary?
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that's Cameron for you. He's the best in the biz.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody on the Reddit.
Oh, somebody already posted that on the subreddit?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
wasn't
that was
Cam.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
well. So if you believe that this ayahuasca can cure mental, I don't want to call it necessarily mental illness. I don't know what's the word for but can cure, let's just say mental illness for lack of a better word, can cure physical ailments, then this is an urgent and paramount medical discovery, isn't it?
To clarify, it's not necessarily ayahuasca that's doing this. It's the other plants.
Or
It's
whatever
like-
they're doing over there. Yeah, not necessarily.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I gotta go film something there. It's kind of mind shattering. And I know from the outside it sounds crazy, but I met so many people who came and went and it helped them.
Where did you originally get the idea to do the ayahuasca retreat?
I think, I probably saw it on Chelsea Handler like years ago, and I was intrigued, and so I went to one center, and it helped me a lot. So I was like, how can I explore this further?
You went to a center in America or in Peru?
No, I went to one in Peru,
Oh, I
like
see.
just for a week, different center, and it was great, but I wanted to do something a little bit more intensive.
Let me ask you this. You mentioned another thing you mentioned in your video was that the maestro has kids and there's kids running around. I found that a little bizarre.
That's actually part of the reason I chose this center, because the first one I went to, it was very westernized, and I wanted to have a very authentic experience. The job that she's doing, she's staying in ceremonies until really late at night. She kind of has to live where she works. And she has kids. She has like 5 kids. So they live there with her. They kind of have like their family lives in this house, and then a little bit to the side you have the business, like the
Do you think
center.
the kids take ayahuasca? I read something. I was reading about another maestro who said he started taking ayahuasca at 12. I was like, what the fuck?
I know that I know that she has a kid who drank for the first time when I was there, and she made him wait until I think he's 19.
Okay. That's a responsible age.
Yeah.
That's good.
I hope you can't hear this noise now. It's pretty.
It's fine. No, you're good.
Okay, great. But she does have someone working with her at the center who did start drinking when they were 12 and is now 90 years old. So I do know that there are people in that culture who do drink really young.
90. He started at 12. He's 90. How's his mind? Is he still there?
It's hard to. He only speaks Shapiro, so I have no way of knowing. I have no way of knowing.
Right, I see. Damn, 90. Okay, I mean, shit.
I mean, he works every ceremony and he shows up, which is pretty impressive for a 90-year-old.
Can I ask you a question? You don't. I'm not asking about you personally, but were people having sexual interactions there at all?
You're not allowed to. No.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a nice strike against the cult accusation, because I know them cult leaders, boy. They got one thing on their mind. Okay, so no sexual interaction is prohibited.
Yeah.
And what happens if people get caught doing the hanky-panky?
I don't know what happens. Maybe a slap on the wrist. I mean, you're kind of just...
People want to follow the rules there.
You're there to make it work, and it's part of the process is to not do that. So I think most people don't.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I think you want to get as maybe like ethereal or like up here as possible. So that's why you're not engaging in sexual behavior. You're not eating foods that are really stimulating. Like the less body needs to process, the more that you're like emotional.
And
process.
so that makes sense to me. When I do stuff like that, I don't feel sexual at all. But I can see why they would. I like that they prohibit it. I think that's good. What if the leader says he needs a piece? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. It seems to me that, I don't think it sounds very culty now that I've talked to you.
You know, me neither.
But it does sound a little bizarre. I mean, but you know that.
I know that.
But I know a lot of people that took ayahuasca and had positive experiences. So I know that's a thing. But the whole healing thing strikes me as a little bit weird. Like you want to do the documentary, and what is the purpose of the documentary? To highlight the healing properties of the plants, or what?
I think it's a combination of things, and I'm still sort of figuring out the angle. I'm really intrigued by how much plants can help people, and I think this center is like a way in to explore, like tell the story through human characters. But yeah, to teach about plant medicines and just like let people know that this exists. I know it sounds really crazy, but I think we're coming at it from like a very Western perspective. And we've lost a lot of touch with what it means to be like creatures who are connected to the earth. Like there's just a lot of wisdom that we don't engage with anymore.
I don't mean to sound obtuse, but isn't most medicine derived from plants?
I'm probably, yeah. I think there's something about like using it in its raw form in this way that's really powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the amount of processing, because like, for example, when you take a pill, it's highly processed. There's no plant left.
Mm-hmm,
but you do process the ayahuasca. I saw a video of how they made it.
What do you mean by process?
Well, they get the roots and the twigs and the leaves and the bark, and they boil it, right?
Into like a brew. It's basically like two plants that they make into a tea, like a thick, awful tasting tea.
Who was the person who got their stomach healed? Was this someone that you spent a lot of time with there?
Yeah. It's a girl. Her name's Veronica. I think she'd be fine with me saying that. I don't know how old she is, maybe like 29. She has 2 kids. She was really worried that she wouldn't be able to pick them up.
2 kids? Was like, how long? She was there for 5 weeks?
She was there for 3.5 weeks, and she has a partner who was with her kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the thing that worries me about like the stomach healing stuff is that based on what I've seen, this stuff doesn't really pan out. And I hope that, you know, people who are desperately sick that need medical intervention or let's say Western medical intervention, or people who are just maybe people who are looking for a cure to something that's terminal or something like that, you know, that they'll be seeking falsely out a cure for something that can't really help them at all. And maybe it's taking away some of their precious time that they could have been with their family or something.
I know that in my experience there, everyone that I met got what they came for. And at the same time, obviously they don't claim that they're going to fix or be able to heal anything. In fact, I think they do a lot of preliminary calls before people come, and they will tell you if they don't think they can help you.
Who do you talk to when they call you?
Well, they have people who run like the business side of things, and they'll connect you with the maestra for like a preliminary conversation. I didn't have that conversation with them, but I think it depends on because you have to do it like an intake form. And I think if they feel like they need to follow up with you based on what you're looking for, then they'll have a conversation with you.
Can I ask you the cost of the retreat?
Yeah, it was less than $2,500 for
5 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I extended a week when I was there, so it was about that much.
It's not that bad, right?
Not at all.
That's pretty
It's actually really on the inexpensive side.
Maybe a good idea for a company retreat.
Yeah, where else are you going to go somewhere for 5 weeks for $2 or $3 grand?
And they feed you, they house you, that it's all inclusive?
Plants,
stomach
food.
Or the puke sucking included?
All of it.
All inclusive.
I mean,
Pool access?
Pool access?
No pool.
Lifeguard
no
on duty?
pool.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Cold showers.
Cold showers, okay.
Olivia, you seem really sold. I can see your enthusiasm.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I would follow up with that stomach person. You know what I mean? What is a hole in the stomach, by the way? Is that? I don't even think that's a real medical condition. You can't have a hole.
It's a hernia. She said it.
Oh, a
She said-
hernia.
Yeah,
a hernia. Well, hernias can be cured, fixed.
They can. She said that. It's just that they didn't want to get the surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, it's like kind of an intense surgery to fix a hernia. And
Yeah.
So let me look at those photos again.
I mean, I think it's kind of along the lines of like, you know, I have a friend right now who has lupus, and she's using a raw diet to help. I think it's just using.
But a hernia. No,
I know it's a little bit more. It's
Well, a
different.
hernia is like you're physically moving a part of your body, whereas lupus, I don't know much about lupus, but
It's an autoimmune.
I could see drinking some like mint tea or something for that. Do we like mint? Is mint healing?
Heals bad breath.
I like mint. So once again, hernia.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that? To be honest, why is this? I'm just gonna be straight. Why is this compelling to you? I mean, it's just two random images.
I mean, look, this is like a person in my life that I believe, you know, and like she has no intention.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
She doesn't have
an affiliation.
A stock. Yeah, she doesn't have own stock in the ayahuasca retreat.
No, certainly not. I mean,
Fair enough.
She was there on the journey with me. Like I saw her being like, I really hope this works. Like I'm so stressed about, you know, and then it did.
I guess stranger things have happened. I don't know.
Stranger things have happened. Can it cure cancer?
I don't know that.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Right. Let's just hedge our bet and say no.
That's probably the safe answer.
Let's stay on the safe side
Probably
there.
the safe answer.
All right. Well, listen. Definitely not a cult. I'll give that stamp right there. Not a cult.
Thank you.
But yeah, I totally see where the confusion happened. So we got that cleared up. No association with the original cult people that try to recruit you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it sounds like you had a nice ayahuasca journey, and your fans kind of just were worried about you, and that's what happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Didn't handle it in the best way.
That's
Lessons
okay.
learned.
Yeah, we all, like you said, we all make mistakes. I understand the mind frame of having gone through something and not feeling ready to like deal with something. You know what I mean? Like I totally get that.
Yeah.
What is this question? Did you meet any machine elves?
Oh, I feel like I know what this question means.
I don't know what that means.
A lot of people who do ayahuasca will tell you that they experience what seemed to be like alien robots working on their body.
Okay. Did anyone there experience that?
No one I know there experienced that, I don't think, but I remember at the very first ayahuasca retreat I went to, someone said exactly that. And then someone who worked there was like, that's normal.
Whoa, I want that.
Well, that ain't normal.
It's normal for those kind of.
But you know what? Listen, I'm very pro. I encourage people to experiment with drugs responsibly. So I got, you know what I mean? Like I encourage it all. And but it sounds like you sound like you had a good experience over there, and you feel like a better person for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Are you going to start making videos again? Are you getting back into the swing of it? What's your plans in the future?
Yeah, I gotta say, this whole internet debacle has kind of like knocked the wind out of me. So I think I just like need a moment. But yeah, I mean, I want to make videos. I'm just sort of like figuring out what that looks like and what feels good to make. I'm trying to approach it differently now. Kind of like what led me to going was the workaholism, like the hamster wheel of being on YouTube.
Sure.
And so now I'm trying to figure out how to engage with it differently.
Sure. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Fuck Cast too, by the way, if you're there watching.
Evidently.
Yeah. They actually had a show where someone on that show, I think it was called No Chasers, they called them out for not paying them. It's like
how are they not paying people?
Thread of stories.
Cast, what the fuck?
Yeah, earlier I saw those comments about Hassan, and when we mentioned it on air, I saw a lot of follow-up comments of people saying that Hassan still bitches about it to this day. So I guess he had a pretty negative experience.
I'm gonna ask him how much Cast owes him.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that people keep working with them after that. You know, I've heard about all these podcast production companies. They sound also so shitty. But I guess that was your experience, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have ayahuasca with you? Did you bring any home?
Just a bag in the fridge. I don't.
You don't have any? I guess is it easy to try? You probably couldn't travel because it's like a drink, right? I guess you could put it in a thermos.
I mean, maybe you could bring the raw plants and make your own brew.
Is it not illegal in the state? I feel like customs.
No, it's definitely, you have to be, in order to have or like orchestrate ayahuasca, it needs to be considered a religious institution or something like that.
Oh, that's true. I think there are ayahuasca clinics here, and they're like, oh yeah, we're religious. Is it religious though? Or do you find that, or it's more like a spiritual thing?
I would say it's spiritual.
Yeah.
I think that's just like the guise that people have to use here in order to make it happen. Well, and also, by the way, I don't think until the end of the episode did you guys realize I was in Peru. If I was doing all of that stuff in Los Angeles, like, yeah,
that'd be
very culty.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes.
just a different culture. So,
Sure.
you know, different context.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Thank you for calling and sharing your story with us. You know,
Thank you for
I
giving me the
appreciate that.
opportunity.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
And I hope that you can, you know, find the path forward for yourself in terms of this job that we've decided for ourselves. It is crazy. I mean, it is psychotic, the work we do. At the end of the day, it's really fucking weird. It is. It's
hard to
just
like
weird.
extricate yourself from it. It's
Well, I'm heavily medicated, just on different stuff. I'm on all kinds of
Where's it working?
antidepressants. I'm on Lexapro, Wellbutrin, and you call it ayahuasca. I call it Lexapro and Wellbutrin. By the way, somebody sent this on the Reddit. This is like an ad you see in an antidepressant commercial. My dumb ass being left out at the video game. There you go. I'm the poster boy for antidepressants.
There you go.
All right, Alex. Anything else?
I'll see you soon, girl.
See you in
Before
Peru.
we sign
See you in
off,
Peru.
I was gonna wear this in the show, but I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to win you guys over. But I'm gonna put it on now that we're ending it.
Okay.
We got.
Okay, yes, queen, love, slay. I love that beanie too. That's a really cool one. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm with you, girl. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it.
Thank you for that, and really thank you for having me on. It was a good opportunity to just express everything.
Awesome. All right, well, be good. If you go back, let Olivia know, I think.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
We'll be travel partners.
Are you planning to go back anytime soon?
I do want to, I am, okay, full truth. It's comedically painful. I'm leaving tomorrow to go get footage in Peru for this docuseries.
So how long have you been back?
3 months, maybe 3.5.
Oh, you've been back for a minute.
Yeah.
And you just didn't talk about it until after a while.
Yeah, I kept trying to. Like, I made multiple videos, but it was just not coming together.
So you're going to go back with just you, or are you bringing a camera crew? What's the... Just you?
No, it's just me. I'm just trying to get some like preliminary interviews to put together like a concept video for a pitch deck.
And are you going to be taking ayahuasca during your visit there?
I don't think so, but if the opportunity presents itself, I would.
Well, why wouldn't the opportunity present itself? It's an ayahuasca retreat.
Because I'm not going and like paying for the retreat. I'm just going and footage.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll hook you up.
I hope so.
There it is. All right.
Yeah.
Well, have fun. How long are you going to be there? So the fans know that you didn't get recruited into a cult again.
Well, I'm going to be there like 10 days, but I think I'm going to stay in South America for a little while because I'm really trying to learn Spanish. So it may be like a month.
Okay. There you go. A month, guys. Yeah. And you promise if you're gone for longer than a month, we'll get an update?
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Just a simple update, you know.
Maybe on Instagram, if not YouTube.
Just say, guys, I'm a cool, a month. Jordan Peterson wants more updates, but I'm letting you off the hook with the month.
Thank you.
All right, Alyx, be good. Have a good time. Be safe, and we believe in you.
Yay! Thank you.
All right. Take care. Nice chatting. Thank you for calling. Bye.
For having me. Bye.
There it is. Not a cult.
Seeing Impulsive is on the cast website too.
Dude, how do people sign up? Like, the thought of putting my baby, my child, in the hands of some other asshole, there's no need to include them. It's so...
You have always been a very DIY kind of guy. You always try and do things yourself, and a lot of people aren't. It's easier. It's easier to just have a turnkey solution. It's just like you handle all the stuff. I just show up and talk.
It is easier.
Yeah.
But the amount that you relinquish to them is so not worth it. You know what I mean?
I'm fully with you. Yeah. I like and respect that you have always been a, do everything internally kind of dude.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's bring the chat back open.
Okay. 1 second.
But, okay. That was interesting. Yeah, I see where the big disconnect came from there.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out everything you read on the internet isn't always true.
Shocking.
But I do feel that we can definitively say, here and now, at this very moment, not a cult.
Not a cult. Yeah, I think that's fair.
The healing thing is a little... I'm going to need some more receipts.
I mean, you and I,
the healing
people know we're not really on board with the alternative medicine stuff. Anybody?
I mean,
that's talk about chiropractors on this show, but
that's like at the evangelicals, demon, stand up and walk, demon.
Yeah, none of you guys will have chiropractors.
There's a handicapped demon in you.
Ceremonies.
Frankly, I would say this is less bullshit than chiropractors.
For sure. Oh yeah. Wait, chiropractors? I thought you were gonna say evangelical healing.
Mm. Oh well, that too.
This is I'm fully out on chiropractic.
That's what I'm saying. At least with this, there's like the ambiguity of like, most medicine is derived from one plant or another. So like,
that's where
though I'm skeptical, I can at least follow the logic there. Whereas, the chiropractors, I'm gonna snap your neck and it's gonna cure your Crohn's disease. It's like that's not anything.
And I hate to say it too, but acupuncture. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Everybody got mad at me in the office the other day when I said that.
I'm very sorry. I know. I'm sorry. It's just it is. I don't know how else to explain it to you.
All I know is that it's worked for me once.
Sorry.
Okay, good. Do it then.
Good.
If it works for you,
good. Enjoy.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you, guys.
It works.
It works.
It works.
But I agree. Yeah, it's less bullshit than that. We should do. I see people still conflicted. Some people are saying is a cult. Listen, If there's not a dude there who's fucking kids, it's not a cult. As far as I'm concerned, that's the bottom line.
What's your
I think the physical healing is so cringy. And very dangerous because that preys on like really weak people who has like tried everything and then they go there to spend their money and to like think it's gonna repair a hole in their stomach. I think that's kind of.
I'm 100% with you. I mean, listen, it's her experience, so I'm not here to call her a liar or anything. But someone said somehow acupuncture is covered by my insurance. Mine too. Elo once had some kind of chronic back pain, and they sent to her acupuncturist, and it was like in this fucking nasty like strip mall, some weird ass white dude. She was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You should go to my acupuncturist.
You see, like, what does your acupuncturist look like?
My godmother just did it for me once. She does acupuncture though.
Oh, that's her profession?
Yeah, that's her thing. I don't know how much I believe in acupuncture, but like, love her.
Love her.
Love her.
You're the best. Let's do a poll. Cult, not cult. It is not a cult, though, guys. Well, I don't know why I'm even giving you the power of the vote on this one. Not a cult. But that's the other thing where it's like, you go, you hear a lot of the same tropes with this stuff, like plants are saving us all, and it's like, well, pretty much all medicine is derived from plants, right? I mean, isn't everything kind of derived from natural origins? Like, we live on the planet. It's all natural, baby.
That is so true.
Like, what's not natural? Tell me what's not natural.
Cheetos.
Jimmy Lee's hairline.
Cheetos are not natural. You're right.
Jimmy Lee's hairline.
Jimmy Lee's hairline.
That is
that ain't from
man-made.
this earth. That ain't from this earth. You're right. Okay, well done. You guys got me.
Thank
But
you.
you know what? I think she's super nice, and I totally understand. Unfortunately, what she went through in terms of not communicating. Like I know what she means. So, just kind of an unfortunate situation. Interestingly, that she lost a couple of relationships through the.
Yeah, that's sad.
They were gonna out her. That was a little weird.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's not their place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with her on that. Okay. Not a cult, just odd. Someone said, and I agree with that. Some people thought she was being dishonest about the lock. I don't know. Who puts a lock on the outside of the door, though? Let's be real. It's weird.
There was a giant window in it that she could have escaped
Fair.
easily.
That was my
Fair.
perception because I saw people were like freaking out about the lock, and then like in that same shot, you could see that like it didn't look. If that's a prison, it's not very secure.
No, it was like a barn door.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It wasn't a very strong lock either. You could definitely shoulder
Figure
it
that
off.
shit out. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Also, to me, when I see this, and again, I'm coming from a very skeptical mind, you know, but I think these dudes are just making a ton of fucking money.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and she gets pre-called by like some fucking business person. It's just some like random white person.
Well, we don't know that.
I'm making assumptions here.
Right.
You know.
I mean, I kind of had that vibe too, but I don't know. Like I said, $2,500 for
that is not
5 weeks. I mean, if it's a scam, they could be scamming for a lot more.
That's
if they
true.
want it to be.
My worry is if you come to them and you call them and you say, yo, I'm really fucking sick, they increase the price the more desperate you are. That's kind of my worry.
I mean, if they did something like that, that would obviously be
you know what?
exploitive.
You're that's for sure true. But like, well, he goes, I have a. She said her friend called and goes, I have a hernia. Can you cure it? They're like, yeah, bro. I'll just put some bamboo on it. You're good, or whatever.
Right.
You know.
I think it's fucked up. I can't lie. I'm taking this. I think it's messed up to promise that kind of stuff and to promote it.
Well, again, I agree with you. That was her experience, so I can't tell her like that. You know, her perception is wrong.
No, she's not. No, she's not at fault necessarily. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You got me.
Why is that so funny, man? I love that.
You did not get me.
You got me. What about this one? Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Oh wait, Sam, you said there was a new one.
It was. I looked. It was actually old, but
I still want to see
Just
it.
came up on. Okay, I'll try to find it.
Kim Kardashian. I saw people just leaving the comment Kim Kardashian with thousands.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
It's funny. I love that.
Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen. Love that she's. You know, when she reached out and said she wanted to call in, I was pretty sure. I was like, oh, this isn't a cult then.
Right, because the cult wouldn't let you speak to anyone.
They'd be very controlling of the communication. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. We got all kinds of goofs and gaffs to look over. We've got. Charlie retracted. I didn't. Did Charlie retract his ayydubs analysis?
From what I understand, and not necessarily a full retraction, but an acknowledgement that many people did not like
Rewind time.
what he had to say about it.
Here's somewhere in Peru right now. Hernia, some plants. You guys are funny. Love that.
Yeah, just Charlie's video seems like, and he acknowledges this, that he underestimated Ian's influence. Like, that was a big part of it. There was a few other points that he kind of clarified, but yeah, that was a big
okay, fair. But like underestimating his influence, I mean, come on. His videos were huge.
Yeah.
All right, I got
a lot of people don't like Ethan, and that's totally fine. You don't have to like everyone or anything.
No, I get it. You know. All right, I'm going to go pee. I'm going to come right back, and then we'll have a bunch of other fun stuff to go over. Be right back.
Sounds good. Hey, chat, welcome back. Sorry, some of you were doing the thing that chat does and being extremely rude to our guests, so we had to shut it off. But we're glad to have you back. To play, I'm looking at some super chats right now. Claire, the $10. To play devil's advocate, a lot of conditions are made worse by diet and stress. If you have an experience that decreases your stress and causes you to eat clean, that makes sense. Yeah, there's a logic to that, right? I mean, it can be healing to take some time off, especially over a month, to just go chill in the jungle. It does sound pretty nice.
Yeah, I know about like silent retreats and stuff like that. It seems great. Just kind of clear your mind for like a week. Seems fucking epic.
Silence sounds hard.
Yeah, that'd be tough for you.
Yeah, that'd be really hard.
Sounds just about right for me.
We will be at different retreats.
Wacky Crip says it's my 21st birthday. Love you guys. Oh, no. Not really my birthday. Okay, at least they acknowledged that it was bullshit. Thank you. Happy non-birthday to you then.
21. Fuck you.
He's not. They're not.
They're not 21.
They're not.
What? But 21 was mentioned in the super chat.
They were joking.
I gotta play it then. It's on its contract.
Fair enough. Valentina London said the crew should spend the BBTV money on an ayahuasca retreat. I wouldn't say no.
I also wouldn't say no.
Wouldn't say no.
I don't know. Thank you for the gift.
I don't think it's gonna cure my hernia, but I wouldn't say no to trying ayahuasca. Although I was kind of saying this before the show, and maybe this is naive, maybe it is significantly different, but from everything I've read about ayahuasca, it's very similar to DMT, which you can do without going to Peru for a month, and also it doesn't make you shit your brains out. So, but maybe
such a sucker.
But I know ayahuasca lasts like way longer. DMT is like a little 20-minute, trip. So maybe it's different. Juliana said, rather get rid of Ryan Cav or Andrew Tate.
Neither.
Oh, is this a question? I'm not sure.
We need them for content.
$10. Rather get rid of Ryan Cav or Andrew Tate. I guess this is a question. I mean, Andrew Tate obviously is a way worse influence. Like, who the fuck knows Ryan Kavanaugh outside of our audience?
And he makes us giggle.
Yeah,
you know
right.
What I mean?
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of joy from making fun of that guy.
And he's going to take a big L in the end, too.
Yes, indeed. Jas actually turned 26. Thank you. Woo! Happy birthday. Thank you for being honest about your age.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. 6 months of gifted membership. Wait. You've gotten it 6 months in a row? How does that happen? That seems incredibly lucky, right?
Definitely.
Because it just picks it at random.
I haven't even gotten in on my work account.
Are you sure you're not paying and you forgot? Is it one of the situations where you subbed and you're getting charged every month without realizing it? Always using my members milestone chat to say I love you, Dan. Well, I love you too. Thank you.
You can't write a message if you get a gifted, or was that just a comment?
No, it was the milestone thing.
Can you do a milestone if you get a gifted though? That's my point.
Frankly, I don't know.
I think she's paying for it.
I think you might want to check your credit card statement.
Hold on, guys. A new Sam soundbite just
I
dropped.
haven't practiced this one enough yet.
Okay, well, let's hear. Let's hear.
My fucking childhood is screaming right now, bro. Holy shit. This is the new Glamlight Scooby-Doo collection.
Wait, is it coming? Okay, I'll know when it happens.
Look at this makeup bag.
That's awesome.
No!
Wait, hold on. We got to grab that, Zach.
I'll pull it.
This makeup bag.
Makeup bag.
The laugh.
Makeup bag.
I like Kim Kardashian better, though. You can't beat that. Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
That is so funny. Yeah, she's great, though. If you have any other ones, let us know.
I will. I do. No hate to her. We're laughing with her.
Never.
Sam was walking around yesterday saying one over and over just around the house.
Oh, I was saying she had another one that was like, "This is my experience with the Taylor Swift Eras tour."
Oh man, that's so good. Here's some fun goofs at the top here. I thought this was interesting. Someone pulled this from a really old episode. It must have been one of the first.
Like a sound for like next.
Oh, you're so true. Dan, I want to get a soundboard where we get like slamming Bradberries and next, so like you can be like the audio engineer. Are you up for that? Cool. Hell yeah. I want to get weird and wild with this show. We can step this up to weirder parts. Come a long way since then.
That's from the 15th episode.
15th. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's funny. I mean, it took like, I would say, I think we got our sound situation really going. Like, I don't know. How would you say, Zach? Like, it feels like maybe a year and a half or something.
I joined episode 69. That was like my first day on the job.
But it took a while before it was in a really good place.
I'd say so, yeah. I'd say about a month or two, and then it just progressively started building.
Yeah, but yeah. You guys don't have to hear me click the. I thought the bitch was white. I used to ride that button. I used to ride that button so hard. I still think it's funny.
I thought the bitch was white.
You could that could be the girl, that TikTok girl, Sam. You want to try that?
True.
You want to try that?
Let me practice it.
Hit it with you practice at home and bring it in.
Yeah, I'll practice it at home.
The bitch was white.
It's powerful.
You want to give it a shot?
Hold on, play it one more time.
I thought the bitch was white.
I can't like yell like that. I can't.
You need
strain.
cigarettes.
Yeah, I need
yeah,
cigs.
yeah. That, of course, is Roseanne after her cancellation for calling a black woman a gorilla or something.
Fuck.
She thought the bitch was white.
Why?
Also, kind of interestingly, this was the Cutie Cinderella episode. Everybody knows that faded, horrible situation. But one thing that did foreshadow, what does that look like to you on my shirt?
This is crazy.
Cheers, Lord,
Slipping over open fire. Boom! If only I had it then, huh? Boom! Boom! Although that was the catalyst, I would say, to finally.
The final catalyst.
Yeah, that was it. There it is. Dude, somebody submitted this just for me, and boy, were they right. I saw this on our subreddit. Oh wait, no, did I? Or something else? So funny. I don't know what it is about people who are injured and then the person who's supposed to help them hurts them more. It's the funniest fucking thing ever. Check this out, dude. Oh shit. Like, assuming that guy had like really bad back damage, right? They got him all queued up. And then what was he even trying to do? And you can see it's kind of slow moving. The guy knows he's about to just...
He's a big boy too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the biggest...
Oh shit, dude. Just imagine this guy broke his back or something.
God.
And
it's funny, I saw this myself and I went to go send it to you and you had just sent it like 20 minutes earlier. I was like, of course.
I think if you look closely at the guy's face, it almost looks like he's smiling. The guy. I mean, let's look closely at his face here if we can. Like, oh, you know what's crazy? He's just on the hard concrete floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he lifts his neck perfectly there. If he had a broken neck, he'd die. Like, he'd probably die.
Yeah, he did lift his neck. Although there was, I mean, people are gathered around. It looked like a pretty serious injury. Is he smiling or is he like cringing?
I think it might be cringe.
But then he can't get off him real fast too because he's pretty big. So he kind of has to roll off him and...
I don't think he has any control of his body in this moment.
He really took his time getting off him, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think they're like helicopter people? Or why do they have those helmets?
That's a good question. Why are they all dolled up?
It might be an airlift.
Wait, he makes
boots.
a noise when he drops. Is it the guy that's
Yeah,
on
let's turn it up.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Listen. Oh. It's the guy he slams. Help is here. Don't worry.
I'm gonna pull that.
He slammed the air right out of him, dude. Turn that up.
Oh no.
Dude, we got to get details. I want to know what. I gotta know what the fuck, man. Did he die?
The wrestling gift.
Totally. Someone said if he wasn't dead, he is now. Yeah, that's a good one. Love that.
People are saying the lady said they killed him.
She said that. Yo. Why would you even assume that posture? Why? What's he attempting to do? Walk around him, man. Oh shit.
The way he kicks both of his feet up too is just so funny.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, did he slap him in the face or did they just go right above his face?
Let me watch. I think he tried to... No, he went over his face.
He sits like directly on his balls.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. Rest in peace to the dearly departed. Fuck, that is great. There it is.
Yeah. I knew you were going to enjoy that one.
Okay. I've been to the EDC once. That's the
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Where they play EDM music?
Yeah.
EDM at EDC.
I've been to 3, I want to say.
Now, if this is your thing, I'm cool with all that. I just thought that when I went there, the vibes were horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It felt hostile and weird. I didn't feel safe there. But these vibes are even worse. Check out the prices on this food at EDC. This actually, I've never seen anything like this. This is actually upsetting.
I think it's fairly, well,
This?
I mean, festival food is always insanely overpriced. This This is one of the worst I've ever seen.
I mean, so yeah, look at this. Tacos, $70.
What?
Yeah. And then watch this. Pizza, $96.
Mm-hmm.
$100 for a fucking pizza.
Yep.
Okay. Sushi, $100
for 6 rolls.
100 flat.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's it. That's fucked up. That's disgusting. There needs to be. I feel like that should be regulated. That you know what I mean? That's fucking insane. It's just so gross. $100. Fruits and veggies. Fruit platter, $85. Veggie platter, $85. That's fruits and vegetables. I'll take one veggie and fruit platter, please. That'd be $170.
It's an orange. It's half of an orange and 2 strawberries. Enjoy.
You know it's a bad one. Not even a good one.
Like rotting.
Hey, are you hungry? I'm feeling like some fresh fruit right now. I heard they got a fruit platter. All right, I'll go pick it up. Hey, do you have $500 cash on you? Oh, someone also said a bottle of water, $20.
Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I mean, I guess I don't go out a lot to this kind of stuff, but that's disgusting. I mean, I'm boycotting them.
Me too. I haven't been to a rave in a decade at this point, but yeah, me too.
You know, the top comment is they need to make laws for this. Food, water, bathrooms should all be accessible things.
Need to take a shit? $20.
The thing is, like, I doubt they're making more money than if it was reasonably priced. Like, who is buying that? Who?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, the thing is like, you're there at the party and it's midnight. Like, are you going to leave and go get some fast food real quick?
Captive audience.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what, you don't have other options really, so.
Because that shit doesn't start till like super late, right? The EDC?
EDC actually is like all day. At least it used to be. I don't know. When it used to be in LA.
Guys, hit me with the house music. Guys, I'm gonna get some French fries. Y'all want something? Yeah, get me French fries too and a bottle of water. All right, sick, bro. Do you have 1,000 on you? Yo, I just took out a second mortgage on my house so I could get us all water. Yo, I just got an advance on my check. Yo, I just took a like 30% interest rate on my credit card to get us some water. Fuck that. I'm skinny, boy. People are saying it. I'm feeling skinny. I'm feeling skinny. 210.
Ooh.
Ethan is a skinny legend.
Thanks for saying that.
Thanks, Jordan.
It's crazy that it's actually happening. You know what I mean? Happening.
Somebody said EDC has free water. Well, that's good.
Wow.
It's
free water?
Yeah, there's some chatter.
Free water?
I don't remember it being free back in the day, but also,
I think
the last EDC in LA was the last EDC in LA because like a 16-year-old girl died, and
hit the music. Hit it.
Yeah, they banned big.
Hey, can we get a water for her?
Yeah,
I think she's having a heat stroke. That'd be $20. No, I really think she's sick. She might be dying.
Sure. Sounds good. $20.
You want a Coke? Coke's only $10. All right, let's give her a Coke. It's not helping. I only have $10. Give her a Diet Coke. Ah, yes. EDC. Yeah, it's happening, man. It's crazy. I'm still massive, though. I'll show you guys.
Oh. 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 Yeah.
God damn.
Still got a lot going on here.
Well, you know, it's progress, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot. I mean, that's
Free?
a lot. There's a lot left to go, man.
AP, did you just say pretty?
I said for free.
Oh.
All for free. You know I give it out for free.
Pretty.
I love our fans. I give it out for free for them. Oh, here's another crash, you know. Make your Monday a little better. Watch people get hurt. Makes it easier to get through the day.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Oh, it's great.
Oh my lord.
Did anybody get out of that?
That guy at the end, King.
He's like, first place, bye. This guy's like, I'm still in the race. I don't know what y'all doing. Yo, I mean, that is so sketchy, though. They're so close.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots. What can I say?
Right.
Dumbasses.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what happened. They all just started spilling, man.
It looks like a muddy-ass wet road.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm never going to go bicycling again.
That's why.
Share the road. Share the
Playing,
road.
green light, red light.
Yeah.
That would explain it. This guy was super interesting. I saw this on Instagram. Oh, wait, no, this is a different guy. Yo, a different guy did this. I saw another one of a dude who did this to gain like 3 inches or 5 inches. Did we ever watch that one?
You talking about the limb lengthening thing?
Yeah.
We did a whole segment on it like a year ago.
No, I know, but I saw a video of a guy who went through it.
Oh, no.
And it was super interesting.
I think we watched that on the show.
Was it a while ago or just recently?
I found it recently.
Oh.
When your wife sees your new height for the first time, 5'9".
Whoa.
The thing about this...
Now she's not going to leave him.
She loves me, finally.
Yeah.
She put me up to this.
Jesus Christ.
The thing about this is that look how skinny his leg is, because they just put like a metal plate in here. And I don't think you can ever live normally again. Like, I don't think you can run.
Seems like a terrible
or be
idea.
active. Your leg will snap in half just for a couple inches extra. I mean, come on, people.
I'm surprised. I thought this was like an incel thing. But if he's like married and shit, it's so confusing.
She wanted it.
Shit.
She loves his tall ass now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an
He's
inside.
a walker.
Lots of people are insecure about their height.
The other guy who did it was like fit. He was like handsome, fit. He seemed like totally great. He was just a little short. He went from like 5'5" to 5'11".
4 inches?
Yeah.
Or 6 inches?
Yeah.
I can do math. 6 inches is crazy.
I know.
I thought those surgeries could only do like an inch or two.
No. It's like
that.
they can do like 3 to 6 inches.
What the fuck?
You can tell. Look
shit?
how unnatural his leg looks. This is like all.
Well, we support gender affirming care here, so.
Right. That's true. Fair enough.
I mean, when it comes down to coital affairs, it can't be easy for him.
Not easy.
It depends which position, probably.
I mean, if you're on your back, but like.
She loves his ass, though. Look at her. She's like, yeah, dude, look at
so
this tall
You're
ass.
so hot now.
She starts feeling his
Fucking hated
shoulders
you.
and shit. She's like, yeah, dude.
Fucking hated you before, but now you're
You were
tall.
nasty before, short loser. Oh, well, you know
Oh,
what?
it says-
He said she didn't want me to do it, but supported me.
Okay.
So weird.
I'll be fair to her. Here's the guy.
His name has Got My Knees Done.
Wait, this is him? Oh, so he's like a massive dude.
Got my knees done.
That's his handle.
That rocks.
Got my knees done?
Yeah.
That's his thing. So wait. Reunited with my brosif and had to take an update pic.
See, that's the guy he wants to impress in reality. Wants to be
Right.
as tall
Wait,
as his boy.
which one is he?
The left.
Oh.
It says he's 6'5"? He went up to 6'5"?
Oh, in that video, the initial video, I think she's 5'9".
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, 6'5". Makes sense.
He went up to 6'5"?
That's a lot.
Dude, come on. Why'd you do that? I love that he blurred out his dick. I don't know what this is, but it's funny. All right, get it, brother. You're tall now, man. You're 6'5".
King.
It's all gonna be different now.
Mm-hmm. can fix your whole life.
This is the.
He was already kind of tall.
That's my point.
Yeah.
He must have been like 6 foot. Greedy ass.
Damn. Yeah.
I'd kill to be 6 foot. 5'9" and 3/4, or 5'11" and 3/4.
Right.
Now he can enjoy our show.
Only tall people allowed to watch. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Ben Shapiro's mad at Blue's Clues. Oh, this is gonna be good. Ben Shapiro. They cannot not talk about trans things. They're so obsessed. My God. I mean, the Daily Wire is basically just the Transphobia network. It's like they have one act that they continue to do.
Yeah, they're all in. It's the campaign strategy for 2024. So we'll see how that works out for them.
Bro,
don't think it's gonna work.
There's like inflation.
There's much better things.
There's so many problems, and we're supposed to care about trans
Ben
people.
Shapiro should go to Peru and do some ayahuasca. I think it could help him.
Hopefully he never comes
figure
back.
A couple things out. Or that.
So exciting news! Even the smallest
Because he's just having such a good time, is what Ethan meant.
I don't know what happens in the jungle. I just know that some people don't come back.
Because they just loved it so much and they're so connected to nature and the Amazon and it just,
Yeah, maybe.
totally changed his life.
That's one outcome, I guess.
Yep. It's the one we're talking about.
Trans nonsense. Apparently.
Yeah, it's a little quiet, Zach.
So exciting
There you go.
news! Even the smallest children's shows are now going to promote trans nonsense. Apparently, Blue's Clues.
Motherfucker,
the show for
stop.
3 to 5-year-olds?
Stop. You're doing a segment about Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues.
Stop it right now. You stop that shit right now. Okay, tell me why Blue's Clues is destroying America.
Apparently, they are now promoting pride nonsense. Apparently, they put out.
What was okay? First of all, trans is one thing. What does he mean pride nonsense? Now we're just writing off the entire LGBT community. Pride nonsense.
Pride Month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, come on, dude, chill.
Graphics. This is circa like 2021. They put out graphics of characters from Blue's Clues carrying gay pride flags.
Wait.
One of the beavers.
Circa 20. This happened 2 years ago?
Wait, why is he doing? First of all, doesn't circa mean approximately?
Yeah.
So what? So he doesn't know the date. I mean, it's not
Let's
like
see it.
ancient times.
June.
This isn't BC.
Circa.
We don't need an estimate.
2021 AD, just to be clear. Yeah. June 2021 is where I'm seeing the episode. Wait, it's not even an episode. Shared a video on its official YouTube page.
All right, let's take a look at this propaganda.
On Blue's Clues has had a top surgery. So, first of all, beavers don't have 2 nipples. I mean,
Wait, how does he know? How does he know that the beaver had a top surgery?
This is what we're upset about.
Wait.
Is this a parody? Is this an AI parody?
Wait.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. Let me keep watching.
it's weird that we're now supposed to talk about beaver nipples, but that's where we are.
Right. No,
Nobody's
you're
talking
right.
about it but you, bro.
First of all, I don't see any nipples on those beavers. How does he know it wants a top surgery?
As a society. But apparently, beavers trans themselves. Now, I have a little secret for you. Beavers don't actually do that. That's not.
Oh, that was just his fantasy.
Wait.
Oh, he made that.
He made
came
that
to
up.
that conclusion on his own accord.
So he okay, let me watch this again.
Hold on.
So, first of all, beavers don't have 2 nipples. I mean, it's weird that we're now supposed to talk about beaver nipples, but that's where we are. As a
Nobody's
society.
supposed to do that, bro.
You're the only one talking about beaver nipples,
Nobody's
brother.
supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But apparently, beavers trans themselves. Now, I have a little secret for you. Beavers don't actually do that.
Wait, when did he say top surgery? I know he did.
Talking about beavers. First of all, beavers
God damn it.
has had a top surgery.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
He's just saying because that's what trans people do.
first of all, beavers
This looks like fan art. Like, I don't even know.
No, it's real. It's real. I found a
have
Snopes
2
article about it.
nipples. I mean,
It wasn't from an
it's
episode.
weird
It was from just like a little Pride video that they put out at the beginning of Pride Month in
We're now
June
supposed to talk about
2021.
beaver
Okay.
nipples, but that's where we are as a society. But apparently, beavers trans themselves. Now, I have a little secret for you. Beavers don't actually do that. That's not a thing. But according to
Oh, Ben just found out what Sometimes people use animals to portray human-like characteristics. I believe
Yeah,
it's called.
beavers don't actually wear clothes.
I don't know. I don't know if you need to know this. What is it called? It's called anamorphic or something. So I remember learning about that. It's a name for it.
For what? Sorry.
When you give animals human characteristics.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic. Yeah, I think I learned that in like 5th grade.
Okay, flex.
He's like, no, because you read like, you know.
Smart.
Have you read Old MacDonald? I mean,
Is that a book? Is that a song?
Old MacDonald's Farm.
That's a book?
It's a Mark Twain novel.
I haven't read the book.
You know,
is it a YouTube channel?
Maybe that's why I didn't know Metapромorphic.
E-I-E-I-O?
Whatever the fuck.
E-I-E-I-O, anybody?
Anthropomorphic.
By the way, Bruce,
right.
he can't say a lot, but he knows how to say E-I-E-I-O. So he just walks around going, E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I.
Well, that's the catchiest part of the song.
Agreed.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows the EI part.
That's the E-I-E-I-O part.
Ben Shapiro's going to watch like Lady and the Tramp. Okay, I just want to tell you, my children are watching this. I just want to let you know that dogs cannot actually talk. Okay, I don't want you getting this crazy ideas that dogs can talk. They can't love either. I'll just have you know, there's no evidence that dogs can love. Okay, dogs have much more than 2 nipples. I'll have you know that. First of all, right now, I believe it's 6 nipples. And yes, you can milk them if you approach it in the right way.
To the people who make Blue's Clues, according to everybody who makes children's TV these days, it is necessary to push trans on the kids. Very, very important. And so that's why you're finding this sort of stuff in Transformers, as we talked about last week.
Transformers.
We're finding it on Blue's Clues. You cannot allow your kids to watch.
I saw this movie the other day, and they were pushing this trans ideology. A semi-truck turned into a giant fighting robot. Are we supposed to believe that that's realistic? That a semi-truck can become a giant fighting robot?
The technology is way off on that. We're not even close to that. It's a pure fantasy.
It is necessary to push trans on the kids. Very, very important. And so that's why you're finding this sort of stuff in Transformers, as we talked about last week.
Transformers?
It's in the name, bro.
We're finding it on Blue's Clues.
Conspiracy goes way back. It goes back to the 80s.
That the best part about this is actually that his wife is a doctor. His wife is a doctor.
Yikes.
You cannot allow your kids to watch children's TV. You can't. Don't let your kids watch children's TV without pre-screening the shows. Don't do.
Okay, this man is really telling parents, watch the whole fucking show before you let them? Do you not have a life, dude? You're going to sit down and watch the episode of Blue's Clues before your kid watches it? I mean, get a fucking life, dude. You know what I mean? Okay, I will tell you, I've cleared episode 1 and 2 of Blue's Clues. I have not yet watched 3, 4, but 5 is okay as well. I watched that last night. So do not watch episode 2 or 3 until I can make sure that there's no trans propaganda in it, okay? I did find something a little problematic in the first episode, but I'm going to let it slide. Blue, for example, when he was turned around, I noticed he had 2 nipples on his chest. Only 2 nipples? What do you have, top surgery?
Do it. Or alternatively, go subscribe to Daily Wire Plus. The kids' content is coming. I know.
You're disgusting.
We keep asking when.
Rumor.
You are so fucking gross.
Kids content, what?
Dude, that is so wrong, bro. Oh my God.
Daily Wire Kids.
I promise I'll let you know as soon as we have it ready.
We're going to be making great kids content, not made to influence them, okay? Like all this garbage trash. The boys will be boys. The girls will be girls. The girls will be pretty and wear dresses. And the guys will be big and strong. And they'll gonna use swords and stuff like that.
Yep. Can't wait.
Okay?
Can't wait.
But it's going to be amazing.
I'm sure.
Let us pre-screen the content for you. And that way your kids can watch stuff without worrying about whether a beaver is going to have her breasts removed or some such nonsense on Blue's Clues.
Yeah, that was totally not even.
What the fuck is this content?
That wasn't mentioned at all.
That's insane to have this as a set topic.
Well, any time they can talk about trans issues is a dub for them.
They had to have dug deep because, again, 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're running out of material, man.
it also didn't happen at all. It didn't happen. It didn't happen 2 years ago.
Yeah, literally.
He's just making shit up at this point.
Yeah, the squirrel had a top surgery. Okay, if you read the lore on the squirrel, he had a top and bottom surgery. He was underage at the time. His parents cleared off on it. Okay, but they got bad advice from a doctor. They said the squirrel was going to kill himself if he didn't get it, but that wasn't true at all, was it? Also,
did you want to watch the segment in question? We have it here.
The full one, or the? Oh, okay, this is it.
Trans beaver. Let's watch it. Let's see how offensive this is.
Roll it.
Wait, why did the screenshot they take look so fucked up and weird? Doesn't look that weird here. All right, let me watch the whole thing.
Well, it has music, which we probably can't play. So.
Okay, by the way, this actually has 4.1 million views and half dislikes. So apparently this entered the culture war. Comments turned off.
Well, it's a pride thing overtly, so obviously.
Blues Clues Pride Parade, sing-along.
Hey, Blue, look at all these families. Hi,
dogs can't be blue.
It's time for a pride parade.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you even got through the whole premise of the show. Dogs can't communicate to human beings, and they're not blue.
Dinosaurs are extinct and did not cohabitate the planet Earth with human beings.
Ridiculous.
Clearly, this is completely ridiculous. They died out circa 65 million years ago.
Circa 20, circa last month.
Circa yesterday.
Vis-a-vis.
One by one, hurrah, hurrah.
Yeah, probably.
Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
Sing.
Family has two mommies.
Indoctrinate.
They love each other so proudly.
Yes,
they all go marching in the big parade. Families marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah.
Look at the bow.
Families marching 2 by 2, hurrah.
This is so fucked up.
The family has 2 daddies. They love each other so proudly. They all go marching in the big parade.
Killing it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So far, pretty tame. Families marching 3 by 3. Hurrah, hurrah. The babies. You know, Ben. You know if Ben. I'm getting in button territory.
Yeah.
Careful.
I'm just saying, dude. If
Careful.
Ben. Okay, you hit the button if you think I need to.
Well, is it working good? Everything's good?
Everything's...
Make sure the bottom works.
Let's just skip.
Let's say
skip it.
Let's just say.
Could you give us like 3 clues? We'll put it in a notebook.
Yeah. Can you give us?
Let me get my handy dandy notebook out.
Oh, hold on. Let me probe this joke.
Blue's a girl, by the way.
Oh, we're getting a copyright warning.
Really?
From the Blues.
Motherfuckers, dude.
Never mind. Take it down.
Yeah,
Ben was right.
Bro,
Take him down.
Fuck. Yeah, Jordan's right. A month is way too long. Yo, you really? How can you be for pride and claim this video?
Really? A month?
That's homophobic as shit.
While you're typing out this horrible thing that we're going to tell you not to say, we actually got a little preview of Daily Wire's kids content.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Yeah.
The Second Amendment is actually enshrined in the Constitution for a reason. I believe kids should have guns since 6 months. If not real ones, but toys, just so they get used to the idea.
I would love to see Ben Skidoo into that video. The Cardi B one behind him.
Okay, let me show you a picture, if I can, of Ben's car. Now, hold on. Okay. Here's a picture of Ben.
Let him cook.
Oh, no.
Let him cook.
Hold on, we're having a tech.
All right, we're back. Yeah, no, that got vetoed.
It was funny though, right?
It was funny, but
Yeah.
no, we're not showing that. We're not showing that. It was too spicy for YouTube.
I was just saying, like, maybe I can describe it.
I feel like we could
Let's just move on.
probably-
Just
okay.
move on.
Move
Yeah,
on.
just move on.
Yeah.
No,
Well, as long as you thought it was funny. Usually, you don't even find them funny, and then I'm like, well,
no, I see the humor in the joke.
Okay,
But we're gonna
okay.
get cooked for that. So.
okay. All right. Well, anyway, wow, mommy and daddy's loving each other. That's fucking crazy right now, dude.
Wait, stop.
Stop.
Let's not. No more of this.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna get blocked.
All right. Shout out.
We get the idea.
Shout out to Ben Shapiro, he's driving near the parade, and he might take a detour through it.
Hoorah!
Drive angry.
You know what I mean? Okay. Where are we? Let's see. But Shabibo. Oh, you like these when we watch these, love? The Farha Khalidi ones?
Oh, yeah.
They do good on social?
Hell yeah, boy.
Let's fucking go then. So here's more of Farha, who we love. She is crushing the alphas on their own turf. Here she is.
Some guys consider a woman going to parties or even like...
Here she is.
Rank that.
Some guys consider a woman going to parties or even like having a public Instagram account an act of infidelity. So what do you consider a loyal woman?
I would probably have the password to the Instagram account if it got...
Okay, hold on. Can you turn it up, Zach? More?
Turn down on your laptop by chance?
No, it's up all the way.
Oh,
I just turned up the trim a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and try again.
Okay, because this is going to be good. This man said you need a password to her Instagram.
Some guys consider a woman
that's
going
better.
to parties or even like having a public Instagram account an act of infidelity. So what do you consider a loyal woman?
I would probably have the password to the Instagram account if it got very serious. I'd be able to see every message, and she wouldn't have...
Dude, how are you going to deny that's insecure? You're going to... These guys, they can't face the truth. You're just insecure. You got to read every message that she gives and sends. You don't trust her.
It's crazy.
It's fucking nuts. How do you even live your life that paranoid?
You don't have a problem with that. Women don't want space from men they're actually in love with.
Sure, does that lack of space go both ways? Like we also have your passwords or
Absolutely
no?
not. No, she wouldn't.
So how does she...
Bro.
Wait.
How are you real?
Wasn't there another one that... Like, I remember the same conversation. Was it the Fresh and Fit guys?
Penetration.
Was it Tate? Somebody else like had a whole thing about like
I
get
can
all
cheat.
my girls' passwords.
That was Tate was the one who was like, I can
Tate?
cheat, they can't cheat.
Right.
That's
okay.
biology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's biology. Right. Yeah.
Fresh and Fit did too. They called into that podcast and got hung up on. They have like 10 things they say.
Yeah, they all have the same take, so I guess that makes
But
sense.
how are you going to even be like a serious person and say that? Like, come on now.
You feel
When
your
they're not,
genuine love.
You are truly best friends.
Clowns.
You are emotionally there for her. I also say a lot, a man should be the mountain that a woman's emotional waves crash into. If you were truly giving yourself away to a man, you wouldn't market on the internet. And I do look at it as marketing when a woman has her titties all over the internet.
I think that's 100%
Her taters?
prerogative.
Her tater tots. Hello. I want to find out who this is. Can we do some ops? I want to figure out who this guy is. He seems like
I actually looked into it. Justin Waller.
Who is he?
He is like an underground alpha male, I guess. He's kind of like a little bit of a pussy compared to a lot of these other guys. He's more inspirational, kind of business side stuff. He doesn't usually go on this like anti.
The shit he said on this show is pretty wild.
Waller?
Yeah. Yeah, Justin Waller. Waller.
Yeah, I think this is him. His Instagram bio reads, public figure, father, husband, entrepreneur, addiction and mental health advocate, believer in Christ.
Oh, Jesus enters the picture. That's what's going on here.
Wait, is this the same guy? This might not be the same guy.
Jesus says...
Is it? I can't tell.
It is probably the same guy. He does look a little bit different.
Jesus said, take thy wife's Instagram password.
My issue more is when men have asymmetrical standards. So
Yes,
they have
girl.
a girl who's not showing her titties on Instagram, but then their explore page is full of Instagram models and they're liking their posts or they're watching porn. So for me, if I found a guy who wouldn't want me on Instagram and that was the love of my life, I would just want him to not be on Instagram either. If you want my passwords, the same cuts both ways. And if anything, it makes more sense for the girl to have the guy's passwords because guys are the first to stray.
That was the wrong Justin Waller. I found the correct one.
Oh,
His
that wasn't
bio
him.
just reads. I mean, that bio very much sounded like it would have been his bio, but no. His bio reads, hard to catch and never home.
He sounds horrible.
I'm out to lunch, baby.
Bad ad.
I'm out to lunch.
So sick. So sick.
The light's on, but nobody's home. Yeah, I mean, again, she's serving, but it's like so obvious that it's like you have to say that to these people. It's stunning. It is stunning. Here's another one of Farrah's. Let's take a
Do
look.
you think that a guy who desires a woman with a low body count, yet he has a high body count, do you have an issue with that?
Of course, it's hype. Why? That's such a stupid question, bro. Yeah, if you fucked tons of people, you should not care your partner's body count. That's insane. Golly.
100%. Like I said, I think it's your prerogative to find someone who matches your values. I'm highly selective. I want a partner who's also highly selective. I don't think that maps onto body count.
Well, I just want to be very clear about this. You're looking for a fair situation, but newsflash, the light world is not fair. That man is going to get up and go through stress every day and face the challenges of the world while you have a pretty cush life. Men have always...
Bro, this guy, what happened to you?
Can I also say another point? From an audio criticism, those mics are not on. They're not working. That's a shotgun fucking microphone you can't see. Plug your fucking microphone.
Are you serious? You don't think their
That's
mics
an
are on?
interesting theory.
No.
I mean, based off the fact we had to boost the audio, fuck ton to even hear it.
Dude, this man has mics that aren't even set up. That's kind of epic. That takes the fake podcast thing to the next level.
Without a doubt.
This is a real podcast, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it is. But it's like... You need a fuck ton of inputs. I doubt they have that capacity. What the
You know
fuck?
what? It's like, if you're going to fuck 100 women, at least could you get 10 mics working? You know what I mean?
Fucking A.
One mic for every 10 women you fuck to work. Spend your time on your job.
Looking for a fair situation, but newsflash, the light world is not fair. That man is going to get up and go through stress every day and face the challenges of the world while you have a pretty cush life. Men have always slept with multiple women. It's not fair. It's bullshit. I know it hurts. I know it sucks. I know it's not a good thing to say, but it is absolutely true.
Sure,
Come on, man. I mean, what do you even say to that? Men's lives are hard. Women's lives easy. Men fuck. Women or kush. Bro, do you have a period? Do you even know what that is?
Right.
Try doing that for like, you know what I mean? Fucking God, that shit sucks, bro.
Trying to find this dude's podcast. And
is it a fake podcast?
It's not his. It's the Whatever podcast. It's I feel like the guy, whatever guy, he is just like an instigator. He doesn't believe in any of this shit. He's just bringing on people and like...
But he does this every time.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Point was in response to his, which is, would I have a problem with the asymmetry of wanting a woman with a low body count while having a high one? And I would, because what I consider a valid reason for preferring a partner with a low body count is that it's better for pair bonding. If you don't have that propensity to seek novelty, you're less likely to stray. People who are more promiscuous, they tend to be more unfaithful.
Correct.
That cuts both ways.
Those studies do not. The studies clearly show that is far, far more likely the case with women than men. It does when we're talking about...
Bro, a study? This man is so fucking dumb. This man has never read a study. I guarantee that to you right now.
Virgin.
Find a study that says that women are more likely to cheat. Is that what he said? Or what is he saying?
Novelty, you're less likely to stray. People who are more promiscuous, they tend to be more unfaithful.
Correct.
That cuts
those,
both ways.
Those studies do not. The studies clearly show that is far, far more likely the case with women than men. It does when we're talking about virgins. We're talking about two virgins, yes.
Yes, sure, let's stay on topic. So my point was that like guys are seeking virgins, so the reciprocity of that would be a guy who's also a virgin, like you just said.
The studies show that men want to fuck virgins. What are you saying? Which study was that? Comprehensive multinational studies concluded that men just want to fuck virgins. Right. Okay.
You can cite a study that proves that when both partners are virgins, the pair bonding is more intense.
Correct.
Okay, whatever.
Cool.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, Farha, Khalidi, keep it up. The Avengers of Misogyny. The only one missing is Rolo Tony Browntown, but I think he's too much of a douche to even fit here. Yo, Tristan would be looking more like a thumb than ever, my boy.
Jesus.
Yo.
Yo, what the fuck?
Fucking hell?
Yo, we hate women, and we don't care who knows it.
Do they not realize they look very goofy?
Tristan especially.
Yeah, it looks like he was left
he's
in the
confused.
dryer or something.
He was left in the dryer.
Yeah.
I get
Banged up a little bit.
I get what kind of look they're going for. The alpha, like kind of super cool,
yeah.
strong shin bone, whatever. But it just it's like a meta version of that. It just looks like a meme.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but he is not. It's not working
He
for
is
him.
goofy.
It is not happening
Yeah.
for you, brother.
Get him out of there, dude.
Get the fuck out.
Get him out of here.
Why is he sagging his white skinny jeans?
It's like not working, brother.
Girl, pull him up.
He's just pulling the whole fucking crew down, dude.
Dude, seriously, you're only as strong as your
Negative
weakest
Riz.
link. This is a weak-ass link.
Also, that collar of suit. Come on, bro.
Also, Tate looks
we're
like
trying to be alpha
such a beta in this photo.
Yeah, why is Tate so far back and little looking?
He's being a wallflower
He's
on this
pouting.
one. He's
That
pouting
could
a
be
little bit.
Tate's dad. Look kind of similar.
This guy?
I mean, I'm
too
just
young.
saying.
I don't think so. Too young.
In
Isn't his dad black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it for the meme.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good.
He does look a little uncomfortable.
It does
in
look
that
weird. A few of the photos I thought were photoshopped. It looks like Tate's not even actually there. Like this one right here.
Wait, what?
Like,
Wait, whoa. What the fuck is going on here? So this is the same
Another
photo,
guy.
but now there's another mystery guy tacked on.
Wait, no, but that's the same.
Oh, that's the same photo. No,
Did they just crop him out?
No. I cropped it out when I sent it because I know who the fuck he was.
So who's
No,
this?
no, look at the next photo that just got sent
Okay.
in the chat.
You know those AI tools where you can like extend the image to the left and it generates another part? It looks like that guy just got generated.
So here are these. Now, is this one?
It's not the same photo. They're just standing in the exact same.
They have one. I got
have
one
one
pose,
pose.
bruh.
But
I
yeah,
got-
but ignoring that other photo, just on its own, it kind of looks like I don't know. I feel like there's a different. It's weird. I don't know.
Let me see here. Yeah, his face is different oriented, but it's kind of, these guys with the same pose, they're in the mirror practicing. They're in the same
100%.
pose,
He's
both
like-
of them. Like, I'm sorry, dude. That's insecure, brothers. Just be yourself,
Get me
man.
from my good side.
Be yourself. This guy's my fave, man. He really is ultimate douche unlocked. I want to learn more about him. Rolo Tony is like, bro, you need to retire. You're not on their league, bro.
I think Rolo is on the outs from that whole world, right? I think they're all turning on him.
Because he's a loser?
Yeah.
Good. He is.
What are you afraid of, Ian?
Tristan be looking like... He'd be looking kind of...
Uncomfortable in his own skin. Like the fucking alien from Men in Black.
That guy's face is sinister.
Okay, this dude only takes profile shots where his face is facing the camera.
His eyes are so
Yeah.
scary in this photo.
He also takes booty pics of himself too.
Oh, really? Let me see that. Oh my God, dude, he's got caked up. Yo, it's snack time in the gym.
Yeah, damn, bro.
I thought sugar wasn't allowed in the gym. How you gonna cut bringing that kind of cake in there for everyone to eat? That's him?
On his Instagram.
Boy, you did not have to wear pants that tight. Damn, slut. Little slut.
Skank.
What a little fucking
Little
slut.
fucking skank.
Going around the gym all caked up like that.
Why are you marketing yourself on Instagram like that?
Gross. I need your password.
Yeah. Hand it over.
Yeah, these guys are losers. It's endlessly entertaining. Let's see. ayydubs called in. On Wednesday, I have a special... I don't know if I'll just drop it. I've got a fun episode planned on Wednesday. Yeah.
Are you talking about...
I'll type it, and you tell me if I should just... I think it's better just to wait.
I think we might have mentioned it.
No, we definitely didn't.
No, we didn't.
I know what
What
Ethan's
am I
talking about.
forgetting?
He's not talking about that thing. There's a
Oh.
lot going on Wednesday. It's gonna be a great app.
There's some Wednesday. Yeah, no.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're making progress there on the back end.
We got surprises galore this week.
Don't skip a week. Don't skip an episode, baby. Surprises
That's
throughout.
exciting.
Don't skip an episode, boy.
All right, so let's see what we've got here. Then we can decide which
We are
stories we want
almost
to
at
hit.
3 hours.
Yeah, so let's see what we want to hit then with our limited time. We've got Charlie Responds.
Ooh.
We've got
Yeah, that's probably the easiest. Sure.
well, we've got
Do that and then
TikTok
wrap it
deep dive.
I think that needs more time. I'd say Charlie if we're gonna
Let's do Charlie. That's easy.
Let me just
Charlie?
watch one so I can get a taste for what we're dealing with
but
here.
then you gotta
Oh, this
give
guy,
away
he's
the
a
juice.
comedian. Yeah, he's a comedian. We like him. We've got YouTuber Sloan had channel struck by Scooter Braun. The fuck?
Interesting.
Oh, he's bullshitting. How does he know it's Scooter Braun?
Well, this.
I'm
This-
being silenced as
Hi,
he posts a
everyone.
video.
I know a lot of you guys wanted to hear a life update, and I wish I had better news, but today I woke up and I had another strike on my channel. If you guys don't know what a YouTube strike is.
Oh, no, this guy's a good guy. I know him. Yeah, I remember I connected with him.
Yeah,
He got an Ace family letter, remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I put him in touch with my peeps.
You did. I talked to him at Emran's birthday, and he was saying thank you so much for
Oh, that's
the hookup.
nice.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy.
Of course.
Nice.
But what the fuck, Scooter Braun? Like, actually?
It's pretty much the worst thing that can happen to your channel. And I got a second one. It wasn't long ago that I received a strike on my channel for a video related to Demi Moore, and now I'm receiving one because Scooter Braun is trying to silence me. So
Let me
give you guys some backstory,
Yeah.
and then we'll get into how I've been doing and just,
All right, well-
posted about Scooter Braun and Taylor Swift's relationship.
Owned by who?
There's no reason why that video should have been taken down. Completely fair use. I used a bunch of...
I just want to know who's it owned by.
Wait, who's Scooter Braun?
He's like this super powerful
I
music.
saw it. It said content removed by Scooter Braun LLC.
Yo, that's crazy. What a
He's
psycho.
So all over taking shit down and off the internet.
I can't believe he would actually put his name on that. What a dumbass.
Huh.
So this guy, he's like a high power music producer.
Yeah, he's a manager. He manages
He's gotten in a big beef with
Bieber,
Taylor Swift.
Ariana Grande, Madison Beer, people like that.
He bought like all of
Demi
Taylor
Lovato.
Swift's
Yes, he.
streaming license, and then she had to re-record all of her music.
Yeah, Taylor's version is because of Scooter Braun.
I love that she did that.
Me too.
I would do that.
She's a slay. You
She's
would
so
do
slay.
that.
You know what I mean?
Ethan's version.
Today on a
We were
video I
talking
posted about
when we
Scooter
found out that
Braun
BBTV
live-
stole all that money. We were actually talking about re-recording about 300 episodes of the
Yeah,
podcast.
that's what I would do.
Like word for word.
Yep, I would do it.
The videos that I
Here's the
pulled
most played
from
part.
for my video, they're all over on the internet. He didn't go and pull their video, but people love to go and pick on me for, whatever reason. As far
Leave
as my normal
Sloan
life,
alone.
I've been trying my best to, start a new routine, accept the breakup and just kind of move on and work. And it's been really difficult. I've been posting videos, but I've not.
I don't know why that was the
emotions,
most watched
not
part,
too-
but okay, Sloan, our heart goes out to you. If you need help, let me know. Fuck Scooter Braun. Fuck Scooter Braun. Dumbass. TikTok deep dive on Timon.
Idiot moron.
Another God-loving alpha dude, Timon Creek.
Yeah, so this is, I sort of started on this on that episode where we were switching roles, but I feel like you would give really good commentary on it, and we weren't really watching it. When I
Oh,
first
this
joined.
guy.
Yeah.
Yo, this video's fucking rules.
Yes.
Have you seen this? Yo, this is one of the best videos. I think I saw this natively on my Instagram Reels. And I was like, yo, that fucking is awesome. Check this out. This is the most inspirational shit you are ever going to see.
Let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening. There'll be a ton of chicks. Let's just go have fun and let go a little.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that ain't my kind of fun.
Oh.
You know what?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounded.
The video I saw stopped after this. And I was like, what
Go
the
have
fuck?
fun and let go a little.
It just stopped after that. I was like, that's fucking word.
Dude, this video was a virus for me because once I had this, all of my feeds are this guy.
All right, let me see what he's actually
Everywhere.
about. Let me see.
Yeah, that ain't my kind of fun.
Oh.
You know what's fun for me? Waking up early, hitting the gym, spending time with my creator, building the life I desire, and more importantly, becoming a better version of myself.
You can still kick it with your friends, dog. It's not that serious.
My creator.
What is my creator? What does that mean?
Is God.
God is.
Oh, you kick it with your creator? Yeah. I don't need friends. I kick it with my creator. Bro, chill.
Every damn day. So if your kind of fun is getting
And you know what's interesting? This camera's on a tripod. He's kicking it with his creator right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't work with
No
other people.
friends.
You don't believe in
Listen,
it.
I don't have time for friends. I have no friends, no loved ones. That's the alpha mindset. Nobody likes me. Just the way I like it.
Also, where is he? Why is he in this?
He's at his parents'
Why
house
is he
in
in
front
the
of his parents' house in the middle of the street. I'm kicking it with my creator right now, bro. I ain't got time.
shit-faced over the weekend, that's cool. But we don't do that over here. We're focused on God, goals, and growth.
Who's we? There's no one there.
That's a welcoming video for a cult.
Bro, don't focus on God so much. He's there. You know what I mean? He's not going anywhere.
Imagine he has to re-record because there's a car coming. He has to move his tripod and shit.
It's funny. I don't have time for hanging out with friends, but you're in the middle of the street with the tripod, you're mic'd up, and yeah, you're moving probably like you're playing pickup basketball every time someone drives by.
No.
Yeah.
He's there with God. God prevents cars from driving down the street.
God's directing traffic.
Here he is another one. Let's check it out. I love him.
I'm not single because
Dodgers? Okay. Can
can't
God
get-
do anything to get them a World Series? I mean, what's going on here?
I'm not single because I can't get with someone. I'm single because every time I focus on somebody, they show me exactly why I'm better off alone.
Okay, dude.
Also, I'll just say we have the music removed from these. There's music in the background, the originals, and it makes it a lot more epic. Yeah.
Girls are gross.
He's playing Better Off Alone on that one.
Oh my goodness, man. You think when he thinks about God, he jerks off sometimes?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Well, he's probably apologizing. I'm so sorry.
God's plan.
Yeah.
If God is his homie, he's there, he does everything for him. He's invested in God. Sometimes he's got to slip into his mind when he jerks off.
Right.
Big, powerful arms, probably big shoulders, big, strong hands.
Yeah.
You think?
God,
Jesus.
You think
God's
God?
daddy.
He is.
God's daddy.
Literally. Fat, godlike cock.
Yeah, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy
Yikes.
Spirit. It's the daddy, daddy, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
It's just like it's like a 3DP on him with the Father, the Ghost, and the Son. Everybody's just going to town on him. Good ass time.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit are all packing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're spit roasting him.
Oh my God.
That's a good ass time right there. Amen. Jesus. This is a good. I love this guy. Trust in God's plan. Okay. Tell me.
Dear God, it's not easy, but I promise you I won't give up. I have no idea what's happening in my life. Right
Just give up, bro. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know where I
I'm so
am.
lost. I'm so confused. Just give up, dude. Oh, is this music
It's
copyrighted?
fine. We
Okay.
removed it.
We checked it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll trust you. Even though I don't know where you're taking me, I do know that you got me.
Based on what?
Me to my kidnappers.
He's apparently
in the back of the van to my kidnappers.
Dude, this is just.
You got me.
This is drama dumping. This is trauma dumping.
So weird.
right here.
So weird how his shirt says gift.
Gifted.
Gift, like a gif.
Gifted.
Not easy.
I'm just.
He's like, God, my life is fucking a travesty. Nobody loves me. I never go out. I'm utterly and purely alone. I'm confused. I don't know where my life's going, but I know you got me.
Thank you.
But thank you for putting me.
Thank you for making me friendless.
Yes.
Maidenless.
Easy.
Maidenless loser ass virgin. This guy's virgin for sure.
Sure, I won't give up.
By choice, of course.
I have no idea what's happening in my life right now.
Can you cut that?
I
Can
love
you-
that.
I mean, this guy is lost. Like, I don't think I've ever known anyone that lost. I don't know anything that's going on in my life right
I
now.
don't even know my own name.
I think I have amnesia.
But I still trust you. Even though I don't know where you're taking
Why are
me,
you wearing this fucking New York hat
I
now?
do
You just were
know
wearing the Dodgers thing.
that you got
This is
Right.
a Marabou shit.
Pick a side.
No offense, love.
Pick a
Don't
side.
worry.
This guy's pretty interesting. God is essential in a relationship. No, God is my relationship, bro. Did you not hear what I just said? It's a three-peat with the Holy Trinity. I take them one at a time.
next time you try for a relationship, just remember, if it's outside the love of God, it isn't love at all. If God isn't in the relationship, it won't work out. God should be the center of your career, the center of your...
So, by his thesis, all atheist relationships end in divorce. Every single one.
Yeah.
All things are possible with God.
I feel like that's disprovable.
Mm-hmm.
With minimal effort.
Yeah,
won't work out.
It's true.
God should be the center
I've
of
seen
your
the studies.
career, the center of your relationship, the center of your own, and the center of your life.
Oh, he definitely jerks off and thinks about God.
Weird shit, man.
I like
This-
this
A lot of
one.
weirdos
Never,
out there, huh?
Oh,
never
did I
mess
skip
with
one?
my loved ones.
Never mess with my loved ones. Uh-oh. But you have loved ones?
Loser.
Yeah, his right
You're
hand.
focusing on yourself.
Mess with me, I'll let karma do its job. But mess
Karma,
with the ones
that's
I love,
totally heretical, dude.
I'll become karma.
What? Why are you talking about karma? That is not. That is.
Do
not
people watch
for
this?
God.
They have to. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yes, he is like super loved in his comments.
No
It's
fucking
insane.
way.
Yeah. And
Mess with
what's
me.
amazing about him is every video is a banger. You don't get these guys often.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let karma do its job.
Dude, look how like stuck his hand in his pocket.
with
It's
me.
so awkward. Look at his
I'll
hand.
let karma do its job.
Why is
mess
it in
with
his
the-
pocket so deep? Like, have you
touching
ever
his
put your
dick.
pocket that deep?
You know.
Your hand- in
You
your
know what that
pocket?
means.
It's fucking jammed in
He's
there.
doing some real-time masking, if you know what I mean. He's getting all horned up talking about God.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean by karma.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mess with me, I'll let karma do its job. But mess with the ones I love, I'll become karma.
Okay.
Oh. Whoa.
Okay, Taken. Liam Nielsen. Whatever the fuck. What are you gonna do, pussy? Pray against me? You gonna pray against me? All right, that was cool. I mean, that's about it. He has a coaching company called School for CEOs. Check this out.
There's nothing God loved more than getting rich.
Okay.
And,
Uh,
I mean, what the?
This is not giving me professional business.
Yo, what the hell? Who's paying
that's
for
giving
this?
like a toy, like a clothing company for 5-year-olds. Okay.
Who doesn't want to go to a school that's spelled wrong in the name?
School for CEOs.
How he pronounces it. School.
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 Let's see, accelerator.
School for CEO.
Cool.
Here, let's watch this video.
In this video, I'm going to provide you with an overview of what my social media coaching program entails, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So this program will give you access
Can I take
to
this
two
course?
things. One is
take
Accelerated,
it?
which is
I'll
my
take it for a
course that'll
segment.
also
I'll
be
pay
your
it.
study
I'll
material
pay
for
it.
this program.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Okay, let's
Hopefully
do
it's
it.
not like $5,000, just because I know
Probably
You
just,
already said yes.
probably just
No,
drop,
I don't know.
drop shipping.
Drop shipping
It's
you.
all drop shipping.
He just drop ships you a Hustlers
We'll also be
University
coaching
course
you
from
one-on-one. So I'll start off by running through Accelerator and
Yeah, you go for it, AB.
This is totally who's buying his course, by the way.
This sold me,
That girl?
honestly.
That girl is very representative of his demo.
I knew when I saw this logo, I was destined for great things. By the way, the spacing is weird. It's inconsistent. Like, look at the space between the K and the O. And then the O's are touching, but then the L and O is closer. This is weird, right, Cam?
Horrible. Horrible kerning.
Horrible kerning.
School for
Disgusting kerning.
Yeah.
You look like a slob.
Idiot. Dumbass.
Moron.
Fucking idiot.
Loser.
God's not gonna fuck you, bro. How many
you,
times?
bro?
How many different times do I have to put that? He's not gonna fuck you. Star Wars Hotel already closed down after 1 year of opening.
We called that, didn't we?
That's actually
We should have
incredible.
gone, dude.
What a disaster! I mean, they must have spent a whole lot of money on this thing,
Yeah.
and they just like, nah.
They probably can't get enough people that want to spend $5,000 to sleep in a hole in the wall.
It
Yeah, I was gonna say
sounded
$5
really
grand
dumb.
and there's no windows.
It sounded really, really dumb. Wow. Rest in peace. Yeah. Something. Bro, get out of here. This shit. Y'all are trying to even make it look fun. It looks dumb as hell.
Hold on. I was watching a video of the actual experience itself, and it looked way too overwhelming. Let me drop this and just skip around, and you'll see.
Okay. I'm really interested to see this, actually.
Just skip around, and you'll see, like, they have, like, you know, after a long day at the park, you probably want to chill.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to, like, be on all the time. This is just, like, a weird,
Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
So should I just skip around?
Yeah, just skip around to get an idea
We're on the way to
how
board
extra
the
it is.
Star Cruiser. All right, so we're walking into one of the rooms on the Galactic Star Cruiser here. So
Cozy.
As you can see, we've got the data pad here, which we'll show you a little bit more of
There's
in a
no
second.
TV, as you guys know.
Got the
TV
screen
doesn't
with some
exist.
Information. Got our porthole out, looking out into space.
Yeah, you're in
And
a
then over
fucking
here,
windowless
we've
room.
got the
You're right.
bed.
That's a tiny
Your bunk over there.
Man, that is straight up hostile living.
Storage under there.
Like, I could see it being fun if you're a super hardcore Star Wars fan or whatever, but I don't think it's worth the $5,000 price of admission, right?
But at the end of the day, you're still sleeping in like a cot in the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I assume there's stuff to do. You're not spending that much time in your room, right? Like,
No, if you keep skipping around, you'll see they do like
here's the
weird shit in the lobby.
In the lobby, they've got.
You can play Pong. Cool.
Oh, there's a ton of people there. Oh fuck, this looks like my hell on earth. Everyone's filming and shit.
Also,
I'm
no
just trying to
kids.
go to my room. All right.
Oh,
you guys are having too much fun. This place is closed down. Fun is over. What the fuck?
You're just getting screamed at. Getting arrested. Getting arrested by a stormtrooper. They beat you.
That's so funny. Dude, I'm trying to find out what time the pool is open until.
This is the most watched part here. Let's see.
Also, there's not like a little kid in sight. These are all adults.
Right.
Yeah.
That happens very often with these kind of like Star Wars things. It just gets gate-holded by old nerds, not young people.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're under attack.
Bro, they're gonna sleep here? It's not a drill, you guys. I swear, it's not a drill. Oh.
Yo!
Oh no, it's Kylo Ren. Oh no. He just comes starts hacking people up, chopping the guests in half. Oh shit.
I want to see him take someone's parent and scare the shit out of some kid.
You think he takes his shirt off?
Ben Swallow?
Kylo Ren, you fucked my mom.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty weird. It's pretty wild. Damn. Okay, it's not for me. I can say that. I can say that.
Not for a lot of people. It's shutting down.
Wasn't for me. It wasn't
This guy
for
just
anybody.
shows up in the hallway leading into your room. You just wake up in the middle of the night and this is standing over your bed.
Hey, kid.
He is stacked, though. You can't take that away from him.
He's so wide.
He's stacked. as
Very
shit.
wide man.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the army or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get how some people are still out here thinking that.
He exists in the wrong aspect ratio.
Right. You got
Being
stretched.
I don't get how some people are still out here thinking that hooking up with a bunch of random people is a flex. My kings and my queens, hear me out. Hooking up with someone who is accessible to everyone will never be a flex. A real flex is having one loyal, God-loving person who nobody else can touch.
Bro's virgin for
get how
sure.
some people are still out.
Hear me now. He literally does like the Ollie G. Hear me now, people. Boy, that guy. All right. All right. Actually, here, let me pull up his Instagram. I want to see what his engagement is like. Oh, he has almost 800,000 followers.
Are you?
Yo, this guy has Star Wars lighting in all of his videos. 1 million likes? Bro, don't say that to me right now. I can't. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to hear that. Okay, let's see. 1 million likes on a video.
About extremely nice, kind, loving people.
I don't know if we can play it.
Yeah, we haven't pre-checked it.
Ah, shame.
But like the comments are insane. Like very supportive.
God is great. God did it all. Good job.
Good job, God.
Wait, I'm confused because that one had 1 million likes, but none of his videos have over 1 million views. I don't get that. Or I guess it wasn't a reel. It was just an upload.
Went viral.
Yeah. Okay. So rest in peace to the Star Wars Hotel. Tragic. Tragic. Package totals $6,000 a night for a family. Actually, despite the price, the hotel garnered some of the park's highest ever guest satisfaction rating. This was worked on for 6 years and
And it
closed
lasted
after
less than a
15
year?
months.
Damn.
They said about it, Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is one of our most creative projects ever and has been praised by our guests and recognized for setting a new bar of innovation and immersion. This premium boutique experience gives us the opportunity to try new things on a smaller scale of 100 rooms. As we prepare for its final voyage, we will take what we've learned to create future experiences that can reach more of our guests and fans. Wow, that is really a disaster if they're closing it that soon. There it is. We have Ezra Miller and Charlie. So we can call it, or we can do one of those.
We're at 308. Let's save some juice. You gotta save the juice. You gotta ration the juice sometimes.
I mean, what can I even really say about the Charlie thing, though?
You know what? The Charlie thing, perfect. See you next Tuesday content for tomorrow. Perfect.
True.
Was that
actually
right?
true?
That's actually true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very true.
But now that I'm glancing over this.
Oh, thank you, Cam. I was right about him being in the wrong aspect ratio. Cam just did a little correction. And this is what he actually looked like in real life before the error in the editing. So.
Yeah, his mom was a Roblox.
All right, well, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow, I will be going live for members on See You Next Tuesday. Thank you to all of our beautiful members who support the show. You guys do so much for us, and I'm happy to be there tomorrow for you guys at 3 o'clock. And on Wednesday, I hope you guys join us. I've got a fun episode planned, a little bit juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Tea-ish. Piping hot tea-ish.
Tea-ish.
Tea-ish, yeah, in nature. And, well, have a great night, guys. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow, members, and everybody else Wednesday.